stream. Huzzah. We're on case 5 of 5. So this is the final case, but we're maybe a fourth of the way through it. So we still have a lot to go. And as always, I am joined by an amazing crew of folks. Hold on one second while I unmute myself so that the amazing crew of folks can introduce themselves. I'll be right back. Hello, amazing crew of folks. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you everybody again for being here on another Ace Attorney stream. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourselves for the YouTubers or anybody who might be watching, that would be awesome. I think starting with Ben, you over on that side. I am going to scarf down my food very quickly.
Have fun. Hi, I am Ben, also known as Nintendo Is. I do Let's Plays and gaming variety streams. Expert?
Very good.
I didn't know if you were done.
No.
But yeah, I'm Esper, Esper_Roba on Twitch. I play video games, I blog on Tumblr, I do animations on YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Alright, and I'm Tina. I'm a marshmallow on the internet that does things sometimes. I woke up from a nap and I have caffeine.
Ooh,
Let's go.
nap and caffeine, amazing. Well, thank you everybody. Also, Loki or anybody in the chat, if you can let me know. Thank you for the shout-outs. Kitty! Wait, cat! One more person is joined. Who is our other cat person? Who is the other individual? There's a cat. Someone's kitty.
Cat.
There's a cat.
Might have been mine. I didn't hear her, but like I have my headphones in, so.
Oh, no worries.
Oh, that's her. Let me let her in.
Tina's mic is a little quiet. Apparently, Tina, your mic is a little...
hold on.
Okay.
Because I was far away from it, my bad.
Oh, that is okay. I was just gonna say, do we want to introduce the fourth or the fifth member of our cast? the cat?
Cats?
Alright, I got the cat.
Nice.
Yay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They will be providing the lines for what's his name? Oh, Missile, yes. They're very talented. Yeah. All right. So, when we last left our heroes on case 5, oh, that's right. So,
We're interrogating Larry.
we are interrogating Larry, who, if I remember, climbed down a chimney like Santa Claus to impress his would-be girlfriend that ended up actually being Miss Oldbag in the costume. So we are interrogating him once again because the statue seems to have moved, ? In comparison to the picture that was taken earlier. So we are trying to figure out, and Kay killed somebody, so, that's how it goes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But yes, so, without further ado, Larry, take it away. Oh wait, who was Larry last time?
I was.
You were Larry, okay. Awesome.
After the show, I left the pushcart in the Rose Garden and came to the embassy.
Oh, hello, welcome. You came at a great time, yeah. They were saying the first sight of the stream is Larry. That's how it goes when Ace Attorney streams.
Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's where I spotted a chimney. A chimney like that's a rare thing, So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
Larry, why? Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore.
But it's kind of ultra embarrassing.
And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
Edgy, man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. So you're just gonna have to reason it out of me.
Uh-oh. Tina?
What the...
For-
Oh, my bad.
Franziska.
I forgot Francisca's in this case. Mine bad. Anyway, as your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such trifling matter. Alright, I gotta remember what this is like 3 weeks ago. I gotta remember what we're doing. Okay,
I was supposed to be involved in this case, but mental health go burr.
No, that's okay.
We're here now.
You are here now. That's what we are. Press.
Hold it!
So you shook hands with the ambassador of the kingdom of, Alabast? Wait, no. Is that what we had called it?
Alabast?
Alabast, yeah. Did you?
Yeah, can you believe it? That's something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand.
I mean, he's just the ambassador of a country. It's fine. Hey there. You disrespected another country in their own embassy?
Roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at this second.
Agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue.
What's with all you?
Game is loud.
Say that kind of thing, and I'll tell you only lies.
You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move on.
All right, okay. You don't need to glare at me like that, Edgy.
Is that better? It's just very quiet on my end.
Sorry about that. I had to unplug and replug my mic because I want it closer to my face.
Oh, you're good. Hopefully that sounds better, Loki. You suddenly wanted to play Santa?
Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. You remember from that first game.
I do.
I was down at Gordon Lake.
I try to forget. Gnurk! I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me. You know, the December 24th is not very good in my mind. Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all. And that's unless you're watching one of those like B-rated horror movies. Then he sometimes does that. Or that was that weird Al Yankovic song that was about Santa. Oh gosh, I don't remember what the title of it is called, but
Night
it's
Santa went crazy.
yes, the night Santa went crazy. that's basically that song. Actually, is it worth? Yes. Always raise an objection. Actually, I believe in the case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal. Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff? Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang.
Hey, Edgy, that's so incredibly mean.
Game is still loud? I've got it really low. Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
Of course I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know.
And that's where we learn that. In that case, it is your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to.
I was, delivering a present to a child not basking in the warm glow of love.
Objection!
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard, but a lie is still a lie.
You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that?
Yeah, I think the audio balance is off because there's some stuff going on with my audio. I don't know what's up, but yeah. In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present unto was most certainly this! Didn't we already establish that? Where's his girlfriend? Oh, is she not there?
No.
Oh.
Because Mindy hasn't actually shown up in the case.
Then I don't know.
I mean, it would be old bag.
It would be Old Bag, but he didn't know that she was under there. Interesting taste you have there,
get to
Mr.
that.
Suspect.
We'll get to that in a bit.
Okay.
Don't spread lies about me. I totally don't want to see this old bag so much I tried to go down a chimney. No!
Now?
Oh, well, heck. I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady.
Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. Or any ladies. I'm gay. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what? Define wrong impression. I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. Oh, the fact that I literally just brought up. Where is that fact?
You scrolled over it a few times.
Ah, standing.
Take that!
There it goes. This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress.
Hold it! But that's not true, Edgy.
Question mark?
She's in enough the hots for me.
I highly doubt that.
I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me.
Sexy beam.
She attacks me with her beam attack. Sexy beam, I tell you.
Oh, get him! Get him! Get him, Tina.
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly. What are these words? Apparition of a man! You haven't matured at all since we last met. I'm sorry, my humor is broken.
That is okay. Actually, Esper, do you want to play Lang? I don't know who else is, like, in this area. Because you were Francisca last time, right?
Yeah, I can be Ling if that's cool.
Sure.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes.
This guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you have to make me have to be some sort of bad guy?
To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure. Oh, look at him go.
Hold it! Hey, Edgy. Looks like I got the hang of this court thing now. You just yell it out every now and then.
But we're not in a courtroom at the moment.
Shut up! I see what's going on here. It looks just like what you do in court.
I guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say.
Did you say old bag?
No, Miss Old Bag, you can settle down. Didn't call you in. Don't worry, Miss Old Bag.
Okay.
Lang Z says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen.
Alright, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits.
Larry, have you forgotten that that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest? Yeah.
Oh, happy face.
He is the problem, yes.
So, you think that all I want to do is go visit Mindy? Well, dressed up as Santa and climbed to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. Well, why'd I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose?
I don't think you did it on purpose, Larry.
Many dots.
Hey, someone say something.
Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this? Not as a confession, but as a testimony?
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim claiming my claim. A foolish claim.
A foolish
You
claim.
have a problem with that?
So it was you! You're my stalker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one man. Edgy Poo's alive and drop him unfaithfully. Now can't I tempt a tiny bit? You're kind of sexy, but he's better at, you know.
I'm so inspired.
Get him, Tina.
Hemk. Sorry. Hemk. You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man.
True. I thought I heard
Yes,
some.
I am all of those things you just described me as, Francisca.
I thought I heard something ominous
thank you
just
for making
now,
it clear.
but perhaps it was just my imagination. I believe there's nothing further for me to prove at this point.
What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove.
I actually want to see. Where's the playback? I don't remember where the playback is. No. That's incorrect. History. There it is. I want to see what she said. Devoted. I was tempted tiny bit by that wolf man. Oh.
Yeah.
Which I pass with flying colors. Rest of eternity, I swear it. Okay.
Just don't show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Proof, you say?
Remember, Reggie? Everything is evidence in court, right?
You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry? But I understand your point.
Yeah, see? I'm totally a pro at this now.
Very well, if you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see. Does super, like, final move. Should put him in Capcom. Smoke was really thick.
Hold it!
Was the smoke coming from the chimney really that thick?
You
Two
bet.
C's.
It was so thick I had tears pouring out of my eyes. It was a mess.
Thick with two C's.
Many dots.
I see. You do realize that you've just confirmed for us your chimney escapade?
What? That's totally unfair. You tricked me, Edgy.
Hardly. You simply have yet to master how to counter this cross-examination technique.
Well, what I just said was a slip of the... No, I mean, I the wrong thing. Besides, this is what you really meant to say about what I did tonight.
Hold it!
I don't know, Larry. Why? Larry, this is the final point you wish to make?
You got it. Counted all the edge I have, and I told you to all with all my soul.
In that case, allow me to take that soul and break it. Why?
Yes, we'll stamp it under our feet until it's been what is that sentence?
Ground into a fine powder.
It should be grounded.
No,
No, it works either way.
Either is
Not
fine.
for me. Like, I don't know if it's my, like, I don't know if I'm stupid or like if
She
I
just
didn't
has-
graduate
No,
with a
she
higher
just
GPA in high
she has a
school.
weird way of speaking. So,
It is technically grammatically correct.
yes.
But like, it doesn't make grammatical sense. to
Grind
me.
it,
I don't know
ground.
why.
Ground into a fine powder. Yeah, ground technically is the more correct way of saying that.
a fine
Well, then I'm
powder.
stupid.
Oh, stab, stab, stab!
English is a fun language. that
English
makes
is
complete
made
sense
up.
to everyone.
It's made up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, if you really put all your soul into that, you're ready for what's coming, right?
I understand. I've been him like the whole time, so it's weird to be like, oh wait, yeah, that's me.
In place of the Honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you.
Larry, come out from behind there and face this like a man. Are you a man or are you a muppet?
Are you a
You're
muppet
scary,
of a
my
man?
liege.
He's definitely a muppet of a man. His whole testimony is
And
one.
I'm a man of a muppet.
This whole testimony is one giant confession of all that he's done tonight. He's practically begging me to show why he bothered to put himself through all of this. Well, that's why I pressed that statement.
Hold it!
test that one too, I guess. Well, I have been saying that for a while now. After all, if not for that, then for what other reason did you wish to go down that chimney?
Hold it. You can't say that without any evidence. Not the rules,
Nuts!
Edgy.
Oh.
Thanks for keeping the prosecutor in line for me, Mr. Suspect.
Oh, you're just all yelling now. I have evidence. And if you wish to see it so badly, I can introduce you to.
But it's not good to keep them waiting, my subordinate. Hurry and show them already.
I mean, I guess.
Lies. All lies, Edgy.
Well, if you wish to lie, then by all means, continue. Because I'm ready to expose your lie at a moment's notice.
You won't get the best of me. Now, let's see.
Sorry, I'm watching something.
Is that one? Because she was trying it over the fire. Oh, the dogs. Right?
Looking for a reason why Larry would go down
Right,
the chimney.
right. Oh.
And we apparently have evidence to show it.
Apparently we have evidence to show it. We have the letter, right? Didn't he write a letter?
Correct.
Right there.
Windy.
Mistaken identity. I mean, that's correct. Like, it's because he wrote it for Mindy, but it.
Correct, but the game is actually towards the first statement.
I know. I'm not quite sure how you could mistake that actress for this lady.
Oh, Edgy Poo, are you staring at me? Are you finally succumbing to my feminine charms?
I should think that the Steel Samurai is the one who should know all about your charms.
What? Me? Edgy, what are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. Simply that the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess are husband and wife.
Aw, is my poor little Edgy Poo jealous?
If you could please drop that line of discussion right this instant.
But Edgy, I told you. I already have Mindy.
Speaking of Mindy, exactly what kind of woman would you... Edgeworth, why do you care?
Hold it. Edgy, are you seriously telling me you don't know who the Mindy is? It's like what her name means. She's super sweet with a great smile.
Is that what Mindy means?
Yup. Don't mean to brag, but she's one of the troop's fastest rising stars.
Interesting.
So you're saying a woman like that is what made you late to the speech?
Curse you two! Why is everyone out to make this suspect out of me? All I can say
you're
is this.
dumb?
I was late to the speech.
He's Larry.
He's
Okay, fine.
Typical Larry.
Typical.
Hold it!
Oh, I
Or
didn't
wait,
mean...
what's
I
that one
wanted
line
to...
from SpongeBob, living like Larry?
Yeah. With the sunlight. Having a wonderful time. That's all I know. I meant to present there, not press. Why do you want me to present here? I'm descending on... I don't
Sorry.
I don't know why this...
Objection!
I don't know. I've lost the line of questioning.
We'll get to that in a second.
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter. He said that very slowly.
Hey! Why are you showing that thing to me?
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight.
With
Your
a-
loving night.
With a
Windy.
apostrophe. Windy.
Wendy.
Windy.
Wendy.
Well, isn't that just romantic?
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
But I have your autograph right here!
Objection! Objection!
You can pretend to be ignorant all you like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit. What part of this letter? I'm assuming this part.
Wendy.
Wendy.
Wendy. Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English or Japanese or whatever language you speak.
American, bro.
You wrote Mendy so sloppily that became Wendy to the average eye.
Hey, stop picking on me.
Bad.
It's so embarrassing.
There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they?
Lang, you're really focusing on us being childhood. Is that your favorite trope? Childhood friends to lovers?
Listen, I'm partial to a good childhood friends, to enemies, to rivals, to lovers.
Well,
You two ain't that, but I'm sure you got someone like that for you.
I was like, do I have a rival for you?
For punching. But then I'll have to wait until we're off of this crime scene.
Edgy, save me from the scary man.
Shave the scary man!
His coat has too much fur on it.
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
That wasn't me.
Come again?
It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made that fake letter. To set me up.
Accept your defeat graciously. Sorry, I'm hungry.
That's okay.
But you guys are being so mean.
Penmanship analysis.
What's that?
No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare that handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter.
I'll never write another thing in my life.
Tisk tisk. It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting. That one! This autograph and our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure. He's so mean tonight.
I'm sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again.
Who could have predicted it?
I admit it. You hit the nail right on the head, Edgy.
So he finally confesses.
I saw the big princess being carried around the stretcher and got worried, alright? I wanted to go to Minnie's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was a chimney or bust, Edgy.
Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney? What a criminally overactive imagination.
Well, at least I was honest, wrote Mindy a letter, stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down through the chimney.
Except for the fact the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment.
I'm really, really sorry.
Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity!
Oh my god.
However, I always knew you weren't a killer. I told you to trust me. Because at the very least, I can attest that, about you. Forget all the horrible things I just said.
Oh my god.
Edgy, you're...
So brutal.
I feel like this is a somewhat abusive relationship.
Ah!
We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
Thank you for lurking.
No!
In any case, I believe we can say that we now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney, not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
Hold it. Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. That's me. Although I still find it a bit unbelievable that two of your friends.
No comment.
Still on this point.
But the suspicion on that guy over there...
What, do you not have any childhood friends, Lang?
I don't.
Oh.
I got my 99 number ones. But you know, maybe I need a number me.
I'm a prosecutor, not a therapist. I'm sorry, you're going to have to talk to someone else.
It isn't completely resolved yet, so don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay?
Oh, hey, what's... Edgy, what's that mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet?
He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. Can't only rely on the words of the suspect after all. I mean, I figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. The bloodstained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene. As long as there's no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite.
Eek.
Edgy, that guy, he looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me.
I mean, I wouldn't put
Nom nom.
it's like I wouldn't put it past him. I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler, I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trap card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout, except it's not gonna be that this case is
Nope.
Now, Mr.
Not nearly at the end yet.
Not at all. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you got.
I can easily point out the contradiction in the supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. Let's go gambling. But this is one game This is one game I can't afford to lose. Alright. Bring it on, Lang. Where's Larry?
Larry.
I was the one who found the body of the victim, in Mask 2. Beside him was the samurai sword, glittering red, offering the scent of blood.
I like to headcanon that he calls himself Damask 2. Instead of like Damask II. He's like, no, I'm Damask 2, the sequel.
Hegel 2.
It was supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, the suspect, Larry Butts, in here too.
Not looking good, Larry. Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership?
No, it's a bit surf-edge.
Oh.
But this owner wanted to sneak onto the crime scene. I'm really thinking about them far-fetched surf-edge.
I couldn't think of anything witty because I was gonna say, well, I like the original, but I like Surfetched as well.
I like the beta version, the Madame. I think that was the name from way back in Gen 2's beta. You ever look into that? Crazy shit. I need this place to go on. Don't you?
I didn't actually see that one. All I remember is there's like this beta whooper that everyone was really excited about. I don't remember.
Everybody loves beta whooper.
Anyway.
I think there's plenty to go on, don't you?
Hold it. If you're alluding to this reason for being by the chimney, we've already established.
Not so fast. Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are longtime friends, right?
Lang, are you trying to tell me something? Do you want to be my friend? Are you looking for friends?
I don't know. Who's to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi?
Lang, did you not hear when I called him a literal blight on society? Do you think that
Ain't that just what friends do?
I mean, depends on the friends.
You're just a big asset going.
No, he's literally a blight on society. I do not wish to be around him. You're accusing me of fabricating evidence? Me? Miles Edgeworth, the most honest prosecutor there ever was?
You think I can believe anything you produce? Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do.
I mean, up until like 5 years ago, yes, but this man has some serious issues with prosecutors and no friends.
But come on, I can't think of something as complicated as that, right, Edgy?
Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you, or me for that matter. I sense his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. That's a great sentence. Meaning that the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence. Good thing that's my specialty. Irrefutable is my middle name. Miles Irrefutable Edgeworth. That kind of goes hard. Offering up the scent of blood. What is this, a visual novel? Excuse me, but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood? He's like, what is this?
Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean the sight and smell of blood, of course. And according to the test, blood on the sword belongs to the victim. The sword was made to only be used on stage, so it's not sharp. But it is pretty weighty. Certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with. Which leads me to suspect that the victim was beaten to death with a sword.
I mean, he does have a head injury. Beaten to death, huh? This last statement is too important to just let it slip by.
New statement.
Where is the new statement? Okay, there it is. I think I have an autopsy somewhere. No, that's the wrong one. Too many dead people. Where is the autopsy? Do I have it?
I don't think we got one for this.
It's hollow, right? That's what we care about because it's hollow, so it doesn't actually weigh that much.
The spear is, so the sword probably is too, yeah.
Yes, I don't think any... Wait, is that the samurai sword? Or...
That's the samurai.
No.
Yeah, that's the samurai sword.
Ah.
Oh wait, yes, weapon used on stage thought to have killed Demask.
Yeah, but if the spear is hollow, then it's likely the sword is as well.
Oh, potentially, yeah. Take that?
Objection!
No.
Knuckle back!
Nuh-uh, you wrong!
No!
Confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells.
I said it very confidently.
Shouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although, it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong.
Arg. I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence. I just need to think rationally. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts. Okay. I found it here instead.
But for a second, I had a line.
Nope, not yet.
Well, obviously it's this, but I don't know. I'm gonna press it again. About the samurai sword. Have you received a report from forensics yet? Oh, I just needed to press it more first.
They confirmed the blood on the sword belongs to the victim.
All right, but you've confirmed that the outline of his wound is consistent with the weapon.
I don't like your tone, Edgeworth. You can't prove anything. Tell
It's
me
my
something.
job.
Do you see the dead body right there in front of you?
No.
Okay, you might need cataracts. So, or you might have cataracts.
I was gonna
One of the
say,
two.
I don't want it. Thank you.
I need to get that. I need to get that. Get cataracts now.
Doctors hate
My
Edgeworth. Learn his
eyes!
secret now. So, they were conducting the autopsy right now. Shouldn't that body not be here? Well,
I suppose so. I guess they must still be investigating this room.
They can't update the autopsy report. They're still investigating it.
It's true. Meaning that it's possible he doesn't know about that piece of evidence' true nature.
anything else you'd like to chit-chat about? No? Good. Now let's continue.
I'm gonna present the lance this time. Because even though
Lance was from the third cave.
I know. Oh, I'm ignoring that statement. Do you do you know what this is, Agent Lang? Do you also have cataracts?
It's a long spear, right? At least I think so. I got cataracts, so I wouldn't know. We used to use those a lot in my country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing. I thought that said meowing.
Meowing people down.
Quick, the
Fierce.
cat! Bring the cat! Meow the people down.
Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she's like great. She's. Oh wait. Hi, Jackie. Hi, baby. Nah, she's sleeping. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. We'll meow
Pearson.
them down later.
Pearson mowing people down. Spears are the weapon of heroes throughout history.
Oh, it's the next most effective weapon after the
Francisca,
whip.
I'm going to need you to lock in.
I'm trying. See, ADHD, it's hard.
That's
My
okay.
attention span is fucked.
It's all right. I think that the whip is in a slightly different category.
What?
Unless
So, what's
unless
the
you've
point?
got that cool sword that is also a whip.
My whip
Who
isn't
has that?
effective.
Who has the sword whip? I don't remember.
My whip isn't effective.
Byleth?
Oh yes, yeah.
So, what's your point? Are you gonna tell me that the spear is the real weapon?
No, I simply want you to take a look at this photograph.
Well, every time it do in fact make me laugh.
It
Oh,
do.
it's bad.
Precisely. Apparently, a certain troublemaker hit it against a wall in this embassy earlier. Hint, hint. And as you can clearly see, the sides of the Steel Samurai's weapon are hollow. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the chat.
When you said wall of the embassy, all I could think to myself was, I'm in your walls.
I was just looking. Do you know what this thing is? Presents a friendship bracelet. No, I've never had friends. In other words, your replicas that aren't. Wait. They are replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow. They're only the half of a person.
Oh no!
Let alone the multiple strikes necessary to
Oh god, the body's in the wall!
bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there's not even a dent in the samurai sword. How do you explain that? Are you alright?
You like that, Edgeworth? That's kind of my kooky, kind of quirky thing.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's a critic.
The sword and the spear are made of the same stuff, so they bend easily.
Quirk like my hero?
Exactly like that. But I wish they make that out of better stuff, because the spear got bent.
Get bent, spear.
Wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. And I got such an earful from the director of the play for not doing it in the show.
The Steel Samurai's special move was changed tonight because of him?
Ouch!
That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back on the topic of the spear.
Yes, let's return to the real topic of discussion. The fact that Agent Lang has no friends. This is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se. I'm going to
gambling.
wing it!
Rough on me.
So all I can do for now is let the chips fall where they may. It's all, bust. Or maybe I'll take it all, as Adventurine would say.
Oh, hold on. I just have one thing to say about gambling.
I know what you're about to do.
Uh-oh.
Let's go gambling!
Oh, man.
Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
Sorry, I have to at least once per session.
That's okay.
Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way. It's neither smart nor very clever. Those two mean exactly the same.
Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I'm not a genius prosecutor. Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. Oh, by someone else also getting a 40. I was like, his win streak technically was no, yeah. But perhaps it is for the best if it remains unbroken. For no one should have conceived of the for no one should have conceived of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
Objection!
Ooh, get
Oh no, the foolish fool!
Holy fool!
What a foolishly foolish statement from a foolish fool who hates to lose. It's the job of the prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There is nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Oh, Francisca.
Hold it! Coming from a foolish fool like myself.
That may be your opinion. However, I don't believe that's all we are.
Many die.
Dang jump scare.
He's like,
Perhaps even friends, maybe?
as a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. And if that means that the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet, then let it crumble as I walk on towards the truth. Wow, Edgeworth.
Not so fast.
So poetic.
You're good at keeping me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor.
Thank you.
But you know, humans are delicate creatures.
Okay.
The slightest bump, and we expire.
Your point?
Like milk. Well, see, we're milk. We're milk, Edgeworth. I just like you to consider it.
Okay.
Possibility.
That
That we
milk.
are, in fact, dairy byproduct.
Can
Humans are made of 70%
Can I
milk.
be cheese? May I be cheese?
Wait, can I be a Greek yogurt?
I would like to be monster.
Okay, you can be mozzarella.
I don't want to be mozzarella. I prefer a good a stinky cheese. Like
Wait,
Do you want-
yogurt is considered dairy, right?
yes, yogurt is dairy.
So yeah, I want to be Greek yogurt.
Okay, you can be yogurt, but it can't be Greek. It's gotta be something else.
Basic. I'm a basic bitch is what I am.
old bags in the back like, what if we're lactose intolerant?
Well, too bad.
Oh.
Not in my world.
In my world, we don't have lactose intolerance.
In my world, we don't even have lactose. Everything is lactose free.
In my world,
Nice.
we call that a skill issue. Anyway.
I'm just built different.
They called me lactose intolerant as a kid, and they kept calling me that as I became an adult, and I just chose not to be.
I see. That's how
See,
it works. Okay, I
In
understand.
my world, lactose intolerant is my stage name.
That would be
When
a
my
very
stomach starts to get a rumbly, I say don't, and it stops.
that's such power.
It's that easy.
It's called the indomitable spirit of the wolf-like will. I
I
mean,
see. Abdominable, like
Bar.
your abdomen, right? Abdominable, right? Abdominable spirit. Yes.
I don't know if we could be friends anymore. Edgeworth.
No. Fine. I'm gonna skip your dialogue. You took too long.
What do you think? What do you think of my legitimate scenario of the world at large?
I don't want to be cheese anymore.
I think you know what to do here, right? What you need.
A lactate pill? Of course. What I need is evidence. Even he can't refute. Irrefutable evidence, one might say.
This is such a weird bit.
But see, Ben, that's what I call content.
Loki, I don't know if you're still lurking, but I hope you caught some of that. This is it.
Oh
It's
my God,
time to
I
bring.
want to edit that whole bit.
Please,
You have
please,
no idea.
please do. This is it. This time, wait, it's time to bring this particular interaction to a close. All right.
Holy crap. Okay,
Samurai
I'm
sword.
going to be.
Oh, wait,
I'm
this
gonna
is
be-
new. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm gonna be right back. Holy
Okay.
crap,
Okay.
I need to take a breather. Who wants to take over Francisco while I'm gone? I'll be at most like 20 minutes.
I can be here. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. I'll be back.
It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone, and under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion.
No, Larry is string cheese.
Damn it, he is. We searched the Sorry, G-Meister, that's how it be. We searched the embassy, top to bottom. The victim's blood is only on that weapon.
It's string cheese, but it's the string cheese that people forget is string cheese, and they just like bite the whole thing.
Oh my god, you're right. the type you get in like a Lunchables,
Yes.
like lunch pack.
Yeah, and you're supposed to pull apart each little string, but instead you just go, you just bite. He would be that person.
Honestly. So isn't it only natural the suspicion would fall under the owner of said weapon?
I already debunked that earlier. How long do you intend to cling onto that preposterous theory?
As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of this embassy. There's no stone we've left unturned. And we have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion.
Raw milk.
That's the only place in this embassy with the victim's blood on it. Hold it! This sword.
Incorrect. You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
Not so fast.
Not so fast. If you got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor. In terms of...
In terms of milk? Well, I'm about to spoil your fun, Lang.
I accept that. I accept those terms.
Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it... oh, no, I'm gonna do it. Allow me to curdle that for you.
My god.
This can't be. I thought this world was only milk or bee milked.
Press.
My argument is becoming sour.
Oh no. The only place where you found, where you can find blood was on the samurai sword.
That's right. Even with luminol. Which means that there are no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined.
Do I have a problem with his assertion about the samurai sword as the weapon? I always raise an objection. If you believe that there's no other door of possibility left to open, then allow me to force one open for you.
Not so fast. How do you plan to do that?
By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon.
Not so fast. The real murder weapon? Hate to repeat myself. But my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy. And they've concluded that nothing else could have been used as the weapon. Knowing these facts, you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course.
Besides all the weapons on the wall.
Right,
exactly.
Correct. Because it's... No, because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
Not so fast! What are you talking about? You're going too fast for me, not so fast.
Slow down!
I don't appreciate mind games. I don't appreciate it when people like you slander my men.
Hold it!
They're not your friends. I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigative dragnet. Word up, the day has a few holes in it. Okay, everyone, let's learn a new word.
I'm assuming it's like a type of net that you pull behind the ship.
Yeah.
Right, like that's what it is, but like I'm assuming what the term
Yeah,
what is meant a coordinated attempt to catch a criminal. Huh.
huh.
Interesting.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Namely, that there's something your men couldn't even lay a finger on. And that item is the real murder weapon.
Alright then. I'll play along for now.
Alright.
Alright then.
This real weapon that killed Damask
2.
2. What exactly is it?
The real murder weapon, which not a single person has yet to touch. Isn't it the lance? No, he bent it.
The spear's been there.
Is it the key?
It's an item that no one has touched yet.
The statue.
Take that!
The national treasure of Albahast.
Hold it. You mean the Primaduck statue?
Yes, and as you know, only the ambassador and his secretariat may touch it. which I believe means that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct?
Not so fast.
I'm not even speaking that quickly.
Throw me a bone, alright? Throw me a milky curdled bone.
Oh gosh. Phrasing!
You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident. Between the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. The two countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance. God, I wish I had what they had. Over a stupid fight related to sovereignty statue. Now damn if I let something go unexamined.
Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this.
Photograph?
It's actually a photograph this time. The direction the statue is facing just before and after the crime are different. And there's only one conclusion I can draw from that. Time travel.
Go look for Ambassador Alba. Get him to give us the okay to examine the statue.
Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He is most definitely trying to trick you. Shifu, please, let's be rational about this.
Lang Z says, just go already.
Yes, sir. Wow, with missiles just vibing out.
Yeah.
Shifu,
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador.
Well, you know, what he don't know won't hurt him.
I was unable to obtain permission to examine the Primiduck statue.
I don't see him in the room.
I see.
Wait, but then the investigation is at a standstill. Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally.
Save your breath. He may act all weak and frail. That old man's one tough milk chocolate cookie. But I guess you gotta be tough when you're representing.
Shadow? A shadow milk chocolate? Is it a shadow milk chocolate cookie?
whatever. Floats your milk.
Yes. This
I guess gotta
episode
be-
this episode is not free from Cookie Run Kingdom. Sorry, Agent Lang. What were you saying?
Yeah, thanks, Ezra. Guess you gotta be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know?
Agent Lang.
What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already.
How are you talking without moving your mouth? And I'm talking, but you're
It's
talking.
been 0 days since Fox last referenced.
No! You're a Cookie Run counter.
What? But Shifu, what about causing an international incident?
Quiet. I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Lang, you're alright.
Hold it!
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine, so if someone is to take the responsibility, let it be me, like a friend would.
Responsibility. We're gonna talk in such heavy terms. Maybe I should let you. You know,
You brought it up.
friends do.
You brought it up first, though.
Okay, but now if you're offering, like, who am I to say no? It'd be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me. Alright then. Less talk and more investigating.
If you want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I'd like to run a luminol chemiluminescence test on the statue.
Luminol test. Thank God I don't get to say that word. Ah, get me thinking. If the statue is the murder weapon, then some of the victim's blood should be on it. Okay! Let's get the forensics team in here.
You alright? Oh no, not forensics! Oh no.
Looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor.
Is he here?
You should just hear slowly, like very faint in the distance.
No, anything but that, it's fine. Larry, go to jail now.
I guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed Damask too.
Indeed. Now, please get him out of here.
But I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. Doesn't prove that he killed Damask too, so Charge remains.
We are hardly done examining the statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required.
Think so? Okay then, knock yourself out.
Ooh. Oh, a hand! Nig.
And what do we have here? This dirty smudge? It looks like a handprint. What a definitive bit of evidence. What's a definitive bit of evidence like you doing under here? Looks like we got some fingerprints to analyze. Hey, forensics, get over here.
No, Canuck! No, I've got it! I'll call, what's her, oh gosh.
Emma?
Wait,
Or-
yes, I'll call Emma. Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. But it looks like it's far too late for me to do anything about that now. Oh no, there he is!
Hey, forensics guy. The results of these fingerprints ASAP. You hear me?
Oh, he didn't speak! We're saved! Uh-oh.
Small mercy.
Angel Lake!
Ah, my ears.
I'm sorry. Good, Ann. Sir, about the prints we looked from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know, the victim of the murder in the Babalese embassy.
Embassy.
The prints belong to him, to Mr. Manny Cochin, sir.
Oh my goodness.
But what's going on around here?
No, that's impossible. Each Prima Duck statue can only be handled by someone of that country, apparently. But by the very fact that Mr. Cochin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. Time travel. This statue is actually Babal's Prima Duck statue. Impossible! It can't be! Larry never once set foot on Babalese soil, so he is free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an Alabasian knife in Babal. And Damask, too, was killed on Alabasian soil with Babal's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yagatarasu, who visited both countries. The pieces were there, but I had yet to see the big picture they were to form. To be continued, except not really, because we're continuing.
Yay.
Because it's only been an hour. Alright, let's go. Part 2 of many millions.
Yep.
Yep. That's how last cases go in these games.
I've left the Damask 2 investigation. Oh, that makes sense. To Francisca and return to Babal. Oh, is Kay here? I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babal's statue. Ah!
Mr. Edgeworth!
Speak of the devil.
What am I, a devil?
I'm here
Hi,
too.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm here too. Oh, I don't know what I said, but hello, Kay.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, investigating is so much fun.
In other words, they've made absolutely no progress.
We weren't goofing off, honest, sir.
I was keeping off a little.
We've been investigating our hearts out.
Very well then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation?
We got nothing. We had a really fun time, sir.
I'm glad. I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
you have permission to enter the Alabasian embassy, is that correct?
Yup. As a local detective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir.
Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. Take my trash. They belong to the lady under the pink princess's mask.
Pink princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir?
The kind that was also playing the role of the pink badger yesterday.
Understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her. If I don't, guess I'll unload them somewhere.
Guess I'll throw them away.
Trash.
Yeah. Doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Oh, evidence that has lost their value. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either.
What? Are you really gonna throw that autograph away?
Yes, because that steel samurai was a fake. Scrunched up into a ball and just... I hate this!
Wait, what? What do you mean by fake?
Now then, ignores. Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary. Emptying his pockets on the ground. Throwing it on there, like, I don't need this.
Sir, you need to clean that up, please. Our soil is very clean.
I mean, don't you have staff that do that? I am a prosecutor, I have other things to do. Goodbye!
Say that to all the janitors in every building you go to.
Not every building. Look, a step ladder!
Woo!
A ladder. No, this one is a step. Edgeworth, I'm sorry, you are wrong. This one is a step ladder.
Actually, that's a step ladder.
They're the exact same thing.
No way! From their structure up, they're totally different. But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is the rope ladder. A step ladder is much too heavy to carry around after all.
And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty of being dangerous. Being dangerous during an earthquake?
What do you mean by this?
What do you mean by this? Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation?
Yeah, because I don't smell a drop of gold here, or any other treasure for that matter.
Cement,
Okay.
desk, concrete.
Okay. What do you mean by that? Okay, the only scent you should detect in a place like this is the smell of sweat.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, that was a pretty good play on words there, I think.
Yes.
Was
What are you talking about anyway?
What is it?
Honestly, Gummy, I lost the plot. Gummy, don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that.
Oh, I like that. Were you eavesdropping on us, Detective Gumshoe? We're talking about ladders.
Oh, that's a step ladder, sir. No, it's not like that, sir.
Tomato, tomato. Apparently oh, I can't.
I
Bushes.
just want to feel included sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, I love that animation.
That was
bird
cute.
flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, do you detect the scent of treasure coming from this bush?
Are you mistled now? The scent of treasure? Not at all.
Okay, well, the scent of treasure, it kind of vaguely smells like sour milk. So jot that down.
Agent Lang! Where's Agent Lang when you need him?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're totally not with it.
I'm not with it.
No, and it's important for both thieves and prosecutors to be energetic.
Perhaps for a thief like you, but the level of energy is unbecoming of a prosecutor. I'm a lady!
You really think so? That prosecutor we met at Gatewater Land seemed to be pretty active.
He's
Whatever
also-
happened to that guy anyway?
But he's not a prosecutor anymore. See how everything just naturally balances out?
Well, what's the story behind that?
Don't ask.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, you're not going back to Alabasta already, are you?
I was gonna talk to Gumshoe.
Well, no, you don't get to.
No, not yet. I still need to gather a
Sorry,
bit.
I'm 2 steps far away. I'm in the cutscene trigger.
I still need to gather a bit more information first. How did you interrupt our dialogue if you were in the cutscene trigger? There, okay.
Oh, G makes a really good point in chat that Edgeworth might have like a fear of heights.
That makes sense, yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth.
You look like you're enjoying your self-detective.
Well, I don't know much else I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir.
So, what did you find out? I take it he's found nothing of any particular use, as usual.
so sad.
I know.
Sad now.
Can I?
I'm sad now. That's my attack.
Would you like a hot dog?
Well, those look really good, sir. Can I have one?
Don't you dare line your stomach with the evidence, even though I presented it to you. Come to think of it, the dog Detective Gumshoe takes care of just up and ate a samurai dog earlier as well. Poor little dog, slowly coming to resemble his handler.
You know, you could say it's a dog-eat-dog world.
I could, but I won't. Farewell.
I
Oh.
just did, though.
No, Kay, I am going in the direction that you wanted me to.
You know what they say? They call it a. Sorry. Go ahead. I'll do my bit after.
I think you're going too far down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would appear.
Okay,
Oh wait.
like
What's your bit? Go
I was-
ahead.
I was like, yeah, it's a doggy dog world. But like she says it like doggy dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It would-
a bit. How was that, Mr. Edgeworth? 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
No comment. It would appear that the stage is also scheduled to be renovated,
You know, I would love to perform on a stage like this.
like those K-pop demon hunters. You would fit in very well.
Oh, I bet I would. Something like the Greatest Great Deep Show. I still have to watch that movie. I hear nothing but good things
It's
about
so good. It is so. You know Promare, right? Did you ever watch
it.
Promare?
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's-
I love Premiere.
The best way I can explain K-pop demon hunters is it's this like generation's Promare.
Ooh.
It's
okay.
so good. I should think it would be a bad idea for a thief to show her face to the world. I'm not!
Mr.
I'm
Edgeworth, we're not going to all of us, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah, so you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? Must be tired. Here, with these, you can eat whatever you like.
Well, good. I'm eating actually right now. Are these are?
Discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
Your embassy was on fire earlier? I appreciate the
Not the cafeteria.
I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now. I'm serving all on my own. I don't need your coupons. That Ambassador Paulino, I'd like to ask you a little more about the prima duck statues.
Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alabaster used to be one country called Cadopia?
I did. Yes, I know that much about your history.
Well, the primitive statue belonged to the founders of Cadopia.
Oh.
At least, that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed upon the king of Cadopia as a symbol of the country as well.
So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it?
Yes, that's right. Which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule everything. It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose.
But if Alabaster and Babal were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue?
I have no reason to believe so. The primitive statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy.
I wonder if Ambassador Paulino knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he says about it. Hint, hint. What do you think about this one? Right? Because this is the one that matters because it has blood. Or do
Sure.
I care about?
Try.
Yeah.
I don't know which one matters.
Ambassador Paulino, if you could please take a look at this for me. No, he wants the other one.
Ooh.
The prima duck statue sitting in Alabas right now actually belongs to Babal.
So it would appear. Received a call from Miss Von Karma about this earlier.
Man, Francesca always stealing my thunder. Then will you understand why I wish to inspect Babal's prima duck statue immediately? Because the statue currently in your country's possession.
Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself.
Doesn't matter.
It's definitely Alabaster statue. I know because it's the real statue.
Then you're saying that Babal's was a replica?
I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed.
Hello, hello Sam, how's it going?
I received my orders from the leaders of the ball. And I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. You say that we cannot determine which statue is the real one.
Hold it!
Why are you telling me this? I don't care.
Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue's just a hollow gold shell. Even if the ball would lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right?
Well, that's a long stream. If you don't know yourself, then I will pretend to know either.
I never thought of being betrayed by my own secretary. The real symbol of what would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic?
Are you confessing?
To something, yes.
This open-air stage, what function does it serve exactly? Tell me!
Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract an extra bit of attention to the ball. I heard that tonight over the Alabastian Rose Garden. Master Albo's to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too.
Oh. Mr. Cochin told you that.
Yes, he did. Before he died. For the record, not after.
Oh, well, I would hope so.
Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started?
Exactly.
Ambassador Polino, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you about.
Yes? Oh, don't worry. You can ask me more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3?
3 exactly.
Maybe 4? In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to the ball, yes?
I mean, I'm like a foot away from the ball.
Or a coupon?
Thank you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Cochin.
3.
Well, anyway, Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary. Oh.
Yeah. Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador.
He was, well, if I had to put it in one word, he was an able man.
A table man?
Able. Not table, not Sable or Mabel,
Cable?
but able.
Like Cain and
There's-
Abel.
If there was
Oh.
anything I need as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me.
So you're saying he was the murderer?
Well, I think that a man like that, and I had it in a smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed.
Yes, I wonder about that.
Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings.
Sounds like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind.
Recently, Manny had been really busy. Since I became the family's representative of the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me, and cover a lot of other things, apparently.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council?
Oh, well, you see, and tonight's events proceeded without a hitch. Our 2 countries will reunify, become one again. But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon. I mean, we can't just reschedule or anything.
No, I mean, 2 people died. I suppose not. What do you say about this? Ambassador Polino, I was wondering if you might have some thoughts on this?
I think that you know more about the case than I. So to make it up to you for not knowing anything about that with these coupons.
Thank you, however, I feel I must decline. Dead man. Oh.
Oh dear. People to find out that a murder occurred at our embassy. The number of tourists would plummet, as would our revenues. It'd be a disaster.
Who cares if my friend's dead?
What are we going to do?
Really does seem worried. Papa should no, I'm gonna bring it up more. Bring it up more.
Families can consist mostly of wood crystal oil. When lit, the oil in the ink burns a bright yellow-green.
Oh, does it?
Makes for a great science experiment. Here, give it a try with this.
Yes, well, I understand your enthusiasm, but the amount you gave me earlier is enough.
I see. That's too bad. In that case, I'll give you a few more of these coupons. I've got plenty.
I've plenty of those too. Where's he conjuring these from?
I have
okay.
a mini printer in my pocket.
I'm done talking to you.
Okay.
You're having a real time of it cleaning up after the fire.
Yeah, good job, Kay. I suppose we should stay out here and investigate the stage for some more then. Walks.
Okay.
Sign? Sign? There's a sign here warning passersby to take precautions about the renovation site. Cute.
They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere.
I believe Ambassador Paulino said it was to attract more tourists and visitors.
I did.
What can they do with the new stuff they're building?
I'm not talking to you currently.
Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth?
How about transform it into a courthouse?
Hey, be serious.
Be serious. But I was being serious.
Mini courthouse for me. Pretty please. I think you talk more.
I think, do I have to talk to Gum? Ah!
You're not going back to Alabaster, are you, Mr. Edgeworth?
I know I'm not.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
I got something really interesting from Ambassador Paulino.
Is it a coupon? Oh,
No,
and what is this something interesting?
something better than a coupon. This, sir.
Oh,
Wow, that's so pretty. I'm so jealous. That's a real treasure there.
thank you for actually being useful. What is the flame burn? We just learned that, Edgeworth. Why do you think the flame... Chat, why do you think the flame burns green? Because the ink. Good job.
So apparently, I guess you don't know.
Apparently.
For the special wood crystal oil that they only make in Ball, it burns this green color, sir.
It's technically I was gonna say it's technically a yellow-green colored gumshoe. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Mabal should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes?
He stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lanterns that project the images.
Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? I don't know why I'm thinking so deeply about this. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be asking for an update about the investigation.
This is the update.
Apparently.
Hey, what's wrong, sir?
There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much?
Yeah, you got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
You get to be my sidekick.
That's boring.
Well,
Fine, no cookies for you.
No!
Well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
Ooh, the girls are fighting.
I can't believe he took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant.
Presidential alert, the girls are fighting. I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. I love you both equally.
Hey, where are you going?
No,
Going back to Alabas?
I'm not.
Okay, but if you wanted to, I guess you could.
Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. And then Larry did that and pretended to be Santa Claus. And then we all thought we were made of milk.
Oh, like, you said 70%. I don't think that's right, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think people are 70% milk.
No,
Remember he was telling you?
Agent Lang. Yeah, Agent Lang said that, yes.
I don't think that thing of Agent Lang's stomach is how people work, but that's just me.
You know, maybe they're built different over in Xingfa.
Sure, Mr. Edgeworth. So there's been a... So there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country.
That's the gist of it. The ball is just as strict as Alabast in their inspection of the people and things that enter their country. Assistant should be really nice. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. Who do we know that did that?
You mean the fake Yatagarasu?
In one way or another, the Yatagarasu's connected. Of this, I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted?
I believe it was the Rose Guard, the Alabastian side of the embassy.
He's so off to the side of the screen.
I know!
I like it over here, it's comfy. The guard is just the other side of the boundary. We're Ambassador Albert to give a speech tonight. At least, that's why I heard the Yatagarasu appear.
In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste.
Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. It's not a photograph, but it's something shiny.
A guitar pick? What is it?
I guess
Oh.
that's good perfect.
That's what I thought too.
I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use?
There's a little water on it. But how did the water get... Kay, were you drinking again?
Yeah, just a little bit of water. You know how it be, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm just a Hydra homie.
It's okay. Doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet around from here, looks at Kay.
I was thinking, they have concerts here at this open air
Stage stare.
Open stare. All right, try again.
Too late now, Mr. Edgeworth. You'll find the owner already. I can't even let you.
All right, I'll find its owner later. It's wet for some reason. I just like that description. It's wet for some reason.
Oh yeah, here's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
Depends on what it is. What is this?
It's misused perfume.
From like 7 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah. It's the bottle that woman left behind, and that I found 7 years ago.
You've just been holding on to it for 7 years?
Well, it smells pretty nice, so I thought that one day it'd be of some use in tracking him down.
Am I a dog?
Well, I mean, you're not a dog, so I kept it safe all this time.
No more cookies ever. Thank you. I'd be honored to hold it on for you. Throws it away.
What?
Your cookie privileges have been revoked.
Shall I head to Alabast now?
Go on to Alabas.
Thanks.
It might be time. It might be time.
Hello. I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Alabast now, but you can't come.
I know. I'll go back to the ball and do some more investigating there.
Good. Oh,
Pretty.
pretty.
Oh my god, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Just in time, I think. This might be Francisca.
This might be
This might
Francisca.
be Francisca. I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Someone say line. I'm not sure who this is yet.
Oh.
It might be Francisca. But
I
just in
think this
case.
is Francisca.
Forensics guy.
No. Okay, first off, how the hell do you say that?
Babal.
How are things in Babal? Although, I can't really say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl.
The investigation into Manikochin's death hasn't really progressed any, but we did find a sweet lantern.
And a guitar pick.
And we thought we were milk. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has.
Ah, yes, the Yatagarasu. Even now, I find it hard to believe.
Are you okay? Francisca. Francisca, are you alright?
This is what happens when I drink too much Baja Blast.
So,
person who can freely traverse between the two countries at will? Preposterous.
But Santa can. Well, that's why I came here to investigate.
But we just proved Larry's innocent.
I mean, the real Santa. I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight in Alabas. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of a mysterious thief appeared, and just as suddenly, it vanished. After that, it was the fire at the Babalese embassy that the Yatagarasu started. What, there's a new case?
No, we're trying to, cause you were here when we found we found out that the statue was actually from the other embassy, right? So we're trying to see how it got here, and because someone must have switched the statues or something. I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence. Nook and cranny time.
Yeah.
Yeah, cranny.
That means I can hopefully not get another bubble in my throat.
There's an overturned spotlight here.
When the Yatagarasu appeared, the audience that was waiting for the speech to start panicked. I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over.
I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here. Too bad we don't have someone who could recreate the scene.
Is that someone actually, like, here, or...?
Well, Kay's not allowed.
Kate! Yeah.
Oh, true. I thought to use my whip to capture the Yatagarasu.
Thank you for lurking, bears.
However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single lash.
I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead.
Poor saps?
Poor saps. There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance. It's definitely not this perfume that I've been handed.
It's not just for aesthetics. This pool's water is also used in putting out fires.
I mean, I would hope so. I see. Oh. Oh. The pool stopped flowing, filling itself automatically.
The fountain spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
Interesting. If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level, which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. Or the other embassy, because the other embassy was on fire. I guess I'll take some notes about it just in case.
Oh, hi.
Surprise
Hi,
attack.
Larry.
Nug.
Larry jumped scared.
Ah!
How dare you surprise me like that?
I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Angie. That's what you did back there.
Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment.
I know that. You really think that I have the time to just jump into a pool and swim around for fun?
Objection!
Yes.
Oh, wait. I guess I kind of am.
All right, then. Did you, by chance, fall into the pool?
Nice guess, but no dice. So you know my son, right, Edgy?
Your son?
Guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador. I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him.
She's so passionate.
You imbecile! How can you be so flippant?
Yes, flippant.
That's a word
like-
today for me.
Like he doesn't care. Like he's that's what.
He does cool flips.
Yes.
Do a flip! Okay. How can you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is this child of yours anyway?
Huh? Oh, how old is he again?
Hold it! You don't even remember how old your son is?
Larry, Edgeworth, you know what he's talking about. Larry, this is the first time I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother?
Mother? Oh, that chick, the pink princess.
The pink princess.
Because all
I don't
Francisca,
buy.
well, all Francisca knows is that Old Bag is the pink princess.
Hold it!
Miss Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's word for a bit there. However, I believe what he's looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant.
Yep, because I'm the Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul. The Iron Infant's my cute little son.
Given a whole new meaning to the phrase in a sounding fool.
But Larry,
Some would say an astonishingly foolish fool.
yeah. We have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. He doesn't have any hair. But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now, get out of here.
Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there.
Goes back underwater. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, wait! Sigh. Well, it's not as if he'll get very far swimming around in that pool. And though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. It's a very hard game of Marco Polo. Another light. Is it possible that the Yatagarasu hid in these bushes?
Of course not. They're rose bushes. Spending so much time with Scruffy and that girl, they're rubbing off on you. It's alright. I'll wake you out of your stupor.
Ah! Yeah, stupor.
Okay. Now, the next time you feel like sleep talking, remember that I'll whip you for real.
All I tried to do was offer up a possibility, and this is what I get? A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water. Edward?
It says that it's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to King Primadou?
Primidux or Primadou, yeah. If it's
I was
French,
just saying,
if we're doing French, it's Primadou.
Well, Miles, it seems that you are lousy at reading a woman's heart.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm gay? I opened my mouth about a statue. I opened my mouth about a statue, and she somehow made a leap to that. Oh, I can't go on stage. So this is where Ambassador Alba was to give his speech?
The stage was set up nicely. However, where was the audience supposed to sit?
Perhaps they were supposed to sit around the edge of the pool?
That's such poor planning. If there was no place other than a spot or two by the pool, they really should have made seating arrangements, like how the gallery is set up in court.
Indeed. You can sense the consideration for the viewers is taken with those.
Wait, viewers? We have viewers?
No.
Chat? Are you real?
Chat?
Chat?
Looks in the camera.
Sound off in chat if you're real.
So in the end, the speaker and his audience were to stand the whole time, huh?
Yes, although I suspect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while. I'm gonna talk to
I mean, I was
everybody
gonna say
but Lang.
I'm melting!
The statue bears a resemblance to the Primadou statue.
The plaque says King Primadou and the battlefield.
Only sometimes, honestly same. In order to save...
Order-
Oh, that's
Oh,
you.
wait.
Sorry, that is you.
Listen, I just woke up too. In order to save the queen, King Primadou put his life on the line and went to war.
So Primadou was actually a person of royal blood? I thought he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend.
Well, what surprises me is that the real person who looked like the Steel Samurai existed.
I suppose there's that too. I can apparently still look at stuff. Oh. There's some beautiful roses here on the dirt ground. They appear to be well maintained.
Just admiring the dirt.
Yeah.
Like, this dirt is made of dirt.
I like how this this current arrangement makes it look like Francesca's like knighting him or something. Like he's
Yeah.
the way that he's
I
like
knight you, the fool of fools.
right. Is the way he's like bending on his knee like that. Bend the knee.
Yeah. You're being too nice, Miles Edgeworth. The arrangement is devoid of any design sense. Roses only truly shine when they're grouped by color, one color per location. They lose their beauty when they're all mixed together like this. Haven't you learned anything from Animal Crossing?
I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not. On second thought, there's a rather serious look on her face. I'd better leave it be.
Clearly she's never seen blue and gold
We
roses.
should really rethink the proper balance of these roses.
Of all the people to comment on the proper balance of things. Oh, a stool. I suppose Ambassador.
Step stool.
No, there's no step on the bottom. There's just a stool. Like step stools have like usually like a bar or like something to hold on to. This is just a chair. I suppose Ambassador Alba sat in this chair.
Ambassador Alba is very elderly. The chair was prepared for him should he have gotten tired during his sleep.
In that case, why didn't he plan to make a speech sitting down in the first place?
The ambassador's also quite prideful, that's why.
Sounds like my old principal from grade school would speak it at assemblies. Fine.
So true.
Hey, best friend, what's up? Have you
Oh,
finished checking out all the
God.
bystanders?
You mean this chair over here? Is that one of the bystanders?
Yes, sir. And we found 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and 1 person ran a light, sir.
Don't tell me you didn't find out anything related to the case.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
Sir, not a single thing, sir.
Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct.
Agent Lang.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor, how it be?
Oh, I'd just like to thank you for your assistance earlier.
Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did or anything.
I was gonna say Babaka. After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba?
We're to wrap up our bodyguard assignment at the end of today. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter.
What was that?
There might be a siren outside.
Okay, I thought it was a cat. I thought it was a cat.
Interpol getting the lawbreaker.
No, not Interpol.
As if I could be so easily called away from this case after I've come so far. I swear that I'll find the truth. Drag it out screaming into the light.
Oh my gosh.
You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Maybe without the screaming.
It's non-negotiable. It's gotta scream.
What do you think about this?
What do you think about snails?
Agent Lang, I'd like to ask your opinion on this piece of evidence.
Are you joking? You're asking for my opinion?
That's
You think that's what friends do?
That I was gonna say, that's what friends do! Never mind! Our
Seems
mutual
like this friend can read your mind.
our mutual goal is to search for the truth, in which case, wouldn't cooperation be best?
Lang Z says, only cooperate with those you can trust.
You can trust me?
I don't trust any of my friends. I don't trust my men. Sorry, but I'm not one to place my trust in you prosecutor scum so easily.
Scum. I'll take that as a no. Fine. You want a hot dog? No. Okay.
No.
Fine.
I want some. I'm gonna let my cat out real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, okay.
Money. Bribery.
Money.
Money.
Bit of an off-topic question, Fox, but
For me?
you know about the yes. You know about the floods going on in Texas.
I do.
right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a charity
Oh.
organization that could like send resources to like I know
I
the
know.
American
Yeah, I was like Red Cross
Cross.
is usually, but let's see.
I was just asking because like fuck, I want to do more charity work this year. Like I'm
Yeah.
just lacking.
Let's see if there are any specific.
And also like I have a bunch of friends in Texas that may or may not be affected by the floods.
Yeah, right.
I want to help them out as much as I can.
So it looks like there's something called Convoy of Hope.
Way of hope.
And they're one of the Forbes top charities. They've got it on their page about the
Oh, I
Nash-
did see that, yeah.
okay, National Volunteer Organizers. Yeah. Okay, there's another one called the National. It's NVOA, or the National Volunteer Organizers Active in Disaster.
NV. Wait.
National. It's National VOAD.
VOAD. Voluntary organizations active
Yeah.
in disaster. Okay.
Yeah. So there's one. Let me go back to the other one. Let's see. Oh, okay. There's one. So the Kerr County Relief Fund is specifically working with the Texas Hill country, which is where the majority of it happened.
Okay.
So the Kerr County Relief Fund. Oh, everybody's pledging some. There's a lot of organizations that are helping to help the victims too. Yeah, so it looks like the best ones are probably Convoy of Hope, the Kerr County Relief Fund, and then obviously Red Cross is, they always have they have a lot of resources they can provide. But yeah, I think raising awareness, obviously very important. If you want incentives for your 70,000 plus YouTubers, I can offer commissions and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. The reason I was asking about that, because I kind of want to do Mario Kart for the flood relief.
Oh, yeah.
One of the incentives being, like, for every, like, $20 or so, I switched to motion controls for, like, 2 races.
Oh, I think I have a gift for exactly that.
Oh, yeah? This is
A lot of fun.
intermission
Oh my
time.
god, there's... Look at this one! I found... Look at the stream chatting integrated chat then.
Just a minute.
Hopefully Chad is doing well. We're hanging in there. Oh, hi! Welcome back!
Welcome back.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, I thought you were...
I've been here the whole time!
I was shooting the breeze because you hadn't, like, come back, I thought.
Sorry, I thought I said something, but I guess
No, I didn't hear anything.
Whoops.
All right, anyway, you were working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time. So, naturally, you witnessed when the Yatagrasu appeared, correct?
Yeah, I saw the thief all right. With my own 2 eyes. The Yatagrasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. When the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared.
Yeah, charity and awareness. Let's go. Yeah, I don't have the ability to link it in chat, but yes, if you would like to donate to help with the recovery effort for the victims of the Texas floods, like I said, the Kerr County Relief Fund is one, and then Convoy of Hope is another. Both very good, reputable causes.
That's what cries of, "It's the Yatagarasu!" rang out. Next second, the spotlight went out. By the time we got the area lit again, the death thief had vanished.
Ooh, lots of good words tonight.
Yeah!
You're
We
using
invest-
that 6-syllable word earlier, so I have to step in my game.
Yeah. What was it? Chemiluminescences? Yeah, chemiluminescence. Yeah.
When we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was that chemi-evanescence that you were talking about. It was because someone had unplugged the extension plug for all the outdoor electronics. I got there.
You good, Lang? I was too
I got
busy.
there in the end.
I was too busy thinking of my immortal.
Whether it was someone doing it on purpose, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, we don't know. One thing is for certain: the Yatagarasu is here.
So you were saying that basically all you saw was the thief's silhouette. Where else Have we heard about silhouettes before?
Yes.
Objection! Oh.
Objection. If all you saw was a shadow, then it's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else.
That's true.
Good thinking, sis. You just might be right. Let's be friends.
Don't call me sis.
You got it, bestie. If it weren't for the fact that there's no one else in that same
We're
shape.
not friends either.
Not in you say something, bestie. Nah, I'm just gonna roll with it. Not among the staff or the audience members.
The Yatagarasu is not among us.
Among Us! I don't know why! Sorry, my brain combined. My brain combined.
Wait a minute.
No.
Did someone say...
Tina! I understand, but Tina, so when, I don't know why my brain, when you said Among Us, went doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh my
I
God.
was like, that's wrong! That's the wrong one!
Hey, kid. Looking pretty sus over there, huh?
No! Ah.
Human, I remember your no mercy runs.
I'm pacifist only.
My men have already done a thorough check of everyone, so I know I'm right.
I had an emergency meeting with your mom last night.
Oh God. Someone else's shadow! Sounds like a plausible hypothesis. The sudden appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I figured out its true origin.
I expected no less from my subordinate. Now let's hear what you know on the subject.
Oh God.
What really cast the shadow of the Yatagarasu?
I think it's this thing.
Statue?
Yeah, I think so. The sudden appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu is not possible that was created by this statue.
Objection!
Up.
What? I think you got it wrong.
Say your line.
Are you playing me for a fool, Miles Edwards? Sorry. This statue bears absolutely no resemblance to the shadow of the Yatagarasu.
No, that's okay. You are correct. However, the statue is but one part of the whole picture.
What do you mean by only one part?
Isn't it also the leaf? Because the light was coming from behind it.
Yeah.
But
Could be her.
second,
Oh, yeah.
second light right there.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's another statue?
The Yatagarasu's shadow was made from the shadows of these two shadows.
These two shadows. Which one's the real shadow? There's two of them.
I'm
No,
real, he says. I'm me. he
I'm
says.
Jason Griffith.
I'm me. he said.
I'm me.
I have that gift saved.
I have it as a redeem.
Real
Like
time.
if G Meister, if you have enough channel points, you can do the I'm me. he says.
I have so many gifts saved in Discord that someone
Oh,
them all sometimes.
you mean, frick. You mean this one?
Because I'm.
Yeah.
No,
I'm me.
I'm me. he says.
I'm me. Says.
I'm me, he says.
That's a good one.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because
Discord's not loading that gift, but I have this one instead.
it's okay. This is
Well,
because
Roxas, that's awesome.
this is because they were moved when the guests were in a panic state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they
I'm you.
Riku, not right now! Okay. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared.
I believe that the two shadows will create the Yatagarasu shadow. Why was that so slow?
It's also a hard word to say precisely. Now then, watch as I reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu. First, if we set up a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Primadou and the battlefield. the shadow of the king's statue would appear on the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, if I were to set a light up on the queen who spoke of love to King Primadoo, her silhouette would also appear on the backdrop of the stage.
Aha! So if we were to combine the two shadows,
It's a unicorn!
and it does. It looks nothing like the Yatagarasu shadow. Miles Edgeworth, how do you explain this grotesque shape?
I don't know. Calm down, Francisca. The way the light needs to be shown on the queen's statue is wrong.
Calm down? I'll have you know I'm off my meds today.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean by that?
I believe that the whole of the king's shadow needs to be used for this to work. However, in the case of the queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow only used one part of her shadow. How many times can I say the word shadow in one sentence?
Only one part?
Yes, but that one part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Yatagarasu's shadow.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
You didn't let me. You're right. I apologize. Oh, God.
Now, what part of the queen's statue was used to complete the Yatagarasu?
Take that!
The way you said that was funny.
Think back to what is... I know. Think back to what is missing in our shadow. Bye.
What's your offer?
Five long, thin areas, correct? Now, what does that remind you of?
Ah,
That's right.
that was very enthusiastic.
It can only be the shadow of the queen's left hand. Also, those muscles? Hello, ma'am. Do you work out? Francisca, can we please adjust the spotlight's position? But her wrist is
Watch
very
a lot of
light.
Ashton Hall.
No. So that it only
I was
shines on the
talking
queen's
about
left
the
hand.
lady. I was talking about the statue.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, try and see what we get.
A shadow world. Some kind of dark world.
That is not how that would work.
Hold on.
I know, because they would have elongated the same amount. They wouldn't. I mean, I guess they are shorter, but still.
Also, fingers aren't usually that shape.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's exactly like the shadow I saw.
Lang, when did you get here?
You've been here.
I've been here the whole time. Did you know I host Game Changers? Did you know?
Oh man. The culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand.
Lang's the fill-in host.
Yeah. And then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, the guests must have moved the spotlights around, which I can assume was also part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarasu shadow had vanished.
Which means that the shadow was a construct from the very beginning.
So you see, the Yatagarasu never did visit Albahast tonight. The only country the thief visited was Babal, although it can be assumed that the Yatagarasu had an accomplice in Albahast. Alabast?
But
Dyslexia Y. I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person who set up the shadow show. I sense that the biggest clue to be solving I sense the biggest clue yet to solving this case is the existence of this accomplice. I wonder who it could be. Maybe did it.
yeah.
Yay!
Wait, what did we lose health from?
Oh. Who's this?
Oh, this is someone.
Oh, me!
Oh,
Can I take?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you're not anybody right now. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Detective Bad, have you come to join us in the investigating the Yatagarasu?
Left the murder. Agent Lang's charge.
Hi, Piggy.
Oh, hello, Mickey.
My only target from the very beginning of Yatagarasu. So yes.
So, what have you found out?
got a piece of evidence.
May I see it?
No,
Oh, okay.
sure, but you might regret it.
Seymour, the house is on fire!
No, Mother. That's just steam.
Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Mmm, steamed clams. We're here because we are ready to face whatever may come. So if you please.
People are in commotion. Bystanders started gathering. One woman. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm a genuine international journalist.
Wonder who that was.
Gave me an interesting picture.
A journalist.
Well, actually, she's a freelance cameraman.
Camera person.
The photo I got from her.
Ooh, a wraith.
Ooh,
What in the world?
The Yatagarasu is flying through the air?
times they are a change.
Why? What did you what?
It's not just man,
It's a Muppet.
but evidence. Even they lie to us now.
When was this photo taken?
Apparently, right after the fires, the 4th and 5th floors are burned out. It's taken from a nearby building. You can see the embassy from.
I see, the embassy from. So this was taken after the fire.
If I had
No,
found
that-
a piece of evidence that showed.
He literally just said this was taken after the fire, and then the photo says during the fire.
Uh-oh.
What?
If I
Anyway,
had a nickel for every time we had a piece of evidence showing a flying person in this series.
We have 2 nickels. That isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
it is.
I think maybe
Blur this
3, honestly.
Was there 3? I would.
Like, Max Galactica, like, flies, I think.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So that's the 3rd one. Yeah.
The blur in this picture took off from the Babylonis embassy, flew over the boundary, headed for the embassy of Alabama.
Objection!
Oh,
Objection! This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight.
tell that to the pilots. Is that a fact?
Tell them to the pilots.
I have had the pleasure of dealing with a case involving a flying person once.
Yep. That's the one.
Many dots.
Except there are actual ghosts involved.
Yeah, right.
No, actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well. 2, actually.
Oh, yeah, so she does.
What the frick?
Right, because she's the big top
Darth,
prosecutor.
How
She
dare you?
is, yeah. Hi, Darth.
How
welcome.
dare you? I'll whip you next.
I also love that, like, the one Edgeworth is about, where it's like, yeah, ghosts were involved, but, like, the flight was not because of there being ghosts.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That was something completely different.
Maybe it happens more often than we think.
By the way, what's up, Dar?
Am I up to the task of solving the mystery behind this photograph? Well,
Please don't laugh.
the Yatagarasu took off from the Babalis embassy, so I should start from there. Francisca, I need to return to the Babal investigation for a bit.
Alright.
Time to switch assistants. Farewell. Oh!
I'll continue investigating on the side of this building.
Alright, I'm counting on you. Oh,
Alright, bye-bye.
oh, were you waiting here the whole time? You punched
I
me?
I'm here the whole time.
Punch.
Punch me.
Hello, Stinker. Welcome back,
Punch,
Mr.
punch,
Edgeworth.
punch.
Now, come on, let's get back to our investigation.
Right in the face! Right in the
Welcome home,
face,
cheater.
too. Yes, let's.
Loki, I'm not sure if you got the clip of Francisca getting jump scared by a Eureka.
I think Loki went to bed.
Oh, dang it.
Am I going to the... Oh. Oh, I'm glad that you don't care if I'm going to the other... Ah, stop!
Listen, you're a smart cookie. You can find a ball on your own.
Cookie?
Cookie.
Cookie.
Almost my... it's almost my birthday.
Whoa.
To think, half after all that running around, we're right back to where we started.
It would appear that way.
Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm here. Have you found Manny's killer yet?
I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Polino, but I have yet to find his killer.
I guess his murder really was the work of the Yatagarasu.
Let's get one thing straight. Not any of us. Happy Pride. It was the work of the fake Yatagarasu.
But it's Gay Wrath Month now.
It is gay rap.
God forbid gay people be wrathful and prideful, Mr. Edgeworth.
You can't be both. Okay.
The real Yatagarasu was a noble vigilante who's only out to steal the truth.
Miss Faraday, please don't make such a sad face. If there's anything I do for you, all you have to do is ask, alright? Have some coupons!
No!
Mr. Polino.
Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier.
Oh, sure. Please feel free to investigate to your heart's content.
Oh, sorry, you got auto-modded, Piggy.
No.
Also, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador.
It'll bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything.
Thank you, Mr. Polino. You're a total gentleman.
You don't have to waste such nice words on me, little miss.
It's like, okay, I won't.
Okay, you freak. Hey. Hey, jerkwad Polino.
Okay,
That's the spirit.
that's not nice.
No, come on, he's cool with it. He's chill, right?
Those two sure got chummy awfully
Chill
quick.
as can be.
Reminds me of me and Larry, that blight upon humanity.
You know, it's easy to say we're going to investigate, but where should we begin?
We should probably start by comparing the statue of this room before and after the fire. Do we have pictures of before? Oh god, remember when you saw that cloaked figure walking into the door?
How could I forget? You want me to regale you with that one more
No,
time?
no,
Mr. Edgeworth?
no,
please.
we're fine. And then we should look into the matter of the suspicious person.
Yeah, the suspicion. When I came into this room, that person was already gone.
Sorry, I'm slowly turning into cheese.
Oh no! The humanity!
No, the cheese manatee.
I'm learning so much about cheese kind. And she's like writes in like her little notebook.
Yeah, right.
Little Swiss cheese paper.
Oh my gosh.
I'm willing to bet that the person I was chasing is Mr. Cochin's killer.
Sorry, it sounded like you were saying he's straight. he might be straight. I don't know. We don't know that yet. You can't make
Our greatest
assumptions,
enemy.
okay?
The straights.
It's hard to believe this person is straight. Furthermore, because the key. Oh, we're being really silly tonight. Furthermore,
Real silly hours right
oh
now.
man. Furthermore, because the key the Yatagarasu stole 7 years ago was found here. It signals that perhaps Miss Yu is also somehow involved.
I knew it! That woman is almost definitely Mr. Cochin's truth.
Almost
The
definitely,
killer.
maybe. Yet again, we don't know that. She could be bi. There are too many mysteries to be solved here. Speaking of the Yatagarasu mysteries, I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad.
Uncle Bad? He's taking part in the investigation too?
Yes, he's been chasing after the Yatagarasu for all these years.
Uncle Bad.
Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire. Ignore what the text says, because the text says during the fire. But anyway.
This kind of looks like the person in the long coat I was chasing. You remember that
Oh
guy? No! Okay, so remember how I chased someone with
I'm
a long
gonna skip
coat?
your dialogue if you
No!
don't.
Okay, Kicks can. Wait, okay, Kicks body. I'm still in the room. Does this mean that I was chasing the fake Yatagarasu after all?
I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either. It's very confusing.
But this could be how that person escaped.
Thank you, G Meister. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Well, we'll need to investigate a bit before we can say anything about that. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore and pick up our investigation where we left off. Woohoo!
No more dawdling.
No more dawdling. So this is the real Prima Do statue.
This is really valuable, right?
You can't steal it. That's what they say.
Many dots.
Hold it!
Punch
Okay,
buggy.
right.
Okay, you're not seriously considering the theft of this statue, are you?
No way, Mr. Edgeworth. I wasn't thinking about anything like that. I was just calculating in my head how much the statue is worth.
That sounds mighty suspicious to me. So we can't examine the statue? But swear we can. Fine, we're gonna examine the chimney because I know this answer. A fireplace, huh? Some of Babal's offices have them too.
Two.
Two?
Two.
I have that as a redeem, I think, as well.
Oh, really mean.
I think it's a GIF. I know for sure. I thought I
I
did.
might not be saying it.
Oh, it's a fish. You can. I have fishing turned off right now, but it's one of the fish you can
Ah.
get. You can get the two fish. Two. There's a
I
fire. There's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastian office. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again. I still can't believe that we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace. I touched a lady's
Huh?
undergarments.
If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace? You could climb inside, and we could play hide and seek.
Don't set it on fire, though. And come out covered in soot? I think not.
Ah, you really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth.
Really? But I wish to push it open and prove that they are connected. The safe wasn't open in the time of the fire.
You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt, right?
Yes, and thanks to the safe's fire resistance, the smuggling evidence was preserved.
Aren't safes great? They always hold the wonderful promise of treasures within.
Well, this one certainly did have a few inside. Okay, I guess we're gonna look at it. It appears that Mr. Cochin's body has been taken in for an autopsy. The white outline is all that's left to tell the tale of his murder. What are we here for? We still don't know where the blade of the Bubbly's knife went. Could it be that the killer walked away with it? I guess we're gonna talk to you. Hello. Now then, Ambassador,
Hello.
I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out.
Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about?
Which one? There was more than one tonight?
Huh? Oh, I see. I guess you didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires here at the Bobbly's Embassy tonight. What a bother all of that was.
Oh, the music went away.
Wait, but the only fire we know about is the one after the Jam and Ninja show.
Where's your whimsy,
Ah.
Mr. Edgeworth?
well, the first occurred at the start of the Jam and Ninja show. Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire.
Funnily enough, we have a picture that's taken from there.
Not to only cause a panic among the theater goers, we decided to keep it internal.
Then the fire after... Right. Then the fire after the Gem and Ninjas show was the second one of the night?
Exactly.
So the fire I witnessed was the second one. Yes, thank you, Edgeworth. Come to think of it, didn't Detective Bad make reference to the first fire?
I sure did.
Yeah. I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out. Are you gonna change it? There you go. There you go.
So then, what was the extent of the damage in the second fire?
The second fire was contained in this floor, the 3rd floor. It was leftover embers in the fire on the floors above that caused it.
That's how I should put this. A very bad stroke of luck. How should I put this?
My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here, and Manny himself, all gone in the blink of an eye.
I wonder why.
I feel so sorry for you, Mr. Polino.
Hopefully the 1st and 2nd floors remain fire-free tonight.
Hopefully.
Oops, look at me going on and on. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask again? More coupons?
We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts for today were. And if you happen to know what Mr. Cochin's actions and whereabouts were as well.
Yes, very well. Let's see, I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. First I woke up and then I brushed my teeth. After that I rolled for breakfast.
Hold it!
Fascinating. How about if you just skip to the relevant parts for me?
Oh, like a condensed version. Alright, I can do that for you. So after the roll,
So what did Mr. Cochin and you do this morning?
well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin' Ninja. But Manny I want to turn to a photo op. So we're here tidying up his office.
You helped clean Mr. Cochin's office? Why were you not cleaning your own?
Oh, I think I forgot to mention this. But my office is currently undergoing renovations.
Oh.
Which is why both the Primadou statue and the Babyliss knife set are down here.
I see.
Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. Just burned some files we no longer needed, and the expired coupons in the fireplace.
Thank you
Don't
for
worry about
your...
the files.
I was gonna say, thank you for those helpful hints.
I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though, huh?
How about that? Kinda forgot to clean the ashes out.
Convenient.
I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at.
Hold it!
An ambassador like yourself had been on the receiving end of a secretary's anger?
Oh, he was very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me.
Oh, did he?
I spilled some Babyliss ink on the back wall when I was burning the files, you see. He got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect.
Talk about the boss getting bossed around.
That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning.
Don't tell me you had no other work to do, being an ambassador and all. Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Cochin did this afternoon.
Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatre Neutralis. Had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone.
So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show.
A little while later, after I'd straightened myself up a bit, I returned to the theater. Because I was to take part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show.
There was a commemorative photo op at the end.
It was a fantastic photo of the three of us. Ambassador Alba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. The other samurais didn't really matter.
Right.
After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor. Prepare for my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja.
He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador. You were just complaining that he didn't have anything to do!
When I got to my office, that's when the first fire broke out and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt.
Your office is under renovation?
It needs more now.
I know!
I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I pitched in and helped the MC staff put it out.
So you didn't...
Character development.
Proud of you. So you didn't see Mr. Cochin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show?
Yes, that's right. Next time I saw him, he was lying there in eternal sleep.
I see.
All poetic.
I know. Master Polino, I thank you very much for your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more assistance, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, don't worry, you were.
If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright?
Okay,
Maybe
bye.
some coupons?
No. Why can't I expect the ashes? Oh, here we go. You can see the Albacian embassy through this window.
So, where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
You can see it from here. I was there, on the 5th floor. Oh, that's where Damas 2 was killed.
Yeah, I was waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Did
Sorry.
you think I was gonna say that?
I thought you were gonna say that.
Wait, you don't mean the Mask Star to Mask 2?
I already caught you up. I thought I caught you up to date on what was going on.
Apparently not that part.
Aw, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Even though Damask 2 was merely an imposter of the original. Meh. There we go. Heavily damaged.
Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Boing.
It's such a shame that the second game gets rid of that line.
I know!
Why would they do that?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I think he goes like, I must scour the scene and
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's not as iconic.
Yeah.
Boo.
Looks like a bunch
Now I
of...
won't play it.
Well, you voiced it with me, right?
Nope.
The second
I did
one?
Not specifically because I haven't played the game. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go in completely spoiler-free.
It looks like a bunch of flyers with coupons attached to them.
You can take those if you want.
Val sure gives away a lot of different coupons.
When she eats 20 cookies... Okay, Kay, quickly, eat cookies!
Got it. 1, hop, 2, hop. I can't count that high. Maybe I should create one of my own. I could call it the Great Thief Coupon.
What kind of discount would that net you?
The 5-finger kind, what else? And I'd steal an extra thing or two for the bearer. Maybe like another finger or two. Give him
Thing.
7 fingers.
Things such as...
Fingers.
Such as fingers. What else would I steal? The truth?
What I wouldn't give to have a mountain of your coupons right about now.
Did someone say more coupons? I can
Ink.
give you a mountain full.
No, there's a bottle of Bobbly's ink on Mr. Cochin's desk.
And it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside.
The seal is unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink.
Hey, Mr. Polino, it looks like your precious Bubbly's ink is all right after all.
Oh, have a good night, Piggy.
Bye-bye, bye-bye. What? That's odd.
Hold it!
Ambassador, what do you mean by that?
Well, is there something strange about the ink?
Would you mind elaborating on the statement for me, please? Oh, okay.
You have to
I'm
come
ready.
back.
Walk all the way through.
I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Cochin's bottle of ink?
I just thought of it right now, but during the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door. When I did, I was greeted by roaring green flames. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see anything at all.
The fire was green? What was the cause?
I wonder, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, if you didn't know, despite me telling you literally earlier,
I have no memory of this.
with crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern.
I thought it burned yellow green. And Bobbly's ink is made from the same oil, which means it would also burn green.
You know, I too had thought it was Manny's ink that caught on fire.
Ooh.
So that's why I'm surprised to find there was still a bottle of ink left on his desk.
Case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery.
What exactly was it that caught on fire in here? Okay, bye. Back to the desk, I guess.
More nooks and crannies here.
Phone.
So I guess embassy phones are just like normal phones, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what did you imagine them to look like?
I thought that the balls would look like a flower, and the receiver would be a butterfly.
That'd be cute.
That way, it looked like the butterfly receiver was sucking nectar from the flower bees.
Any country in a flower phone, it would be Albahas, don't you think?
Oh, then maybe the phone I envisioned would have been from when they were in Cadopia.
There really is no point in asking me about something that never existed in the first place.
You don't know that. You know what you lack, Mr. Edgeworth? Curiosity, and whimsy, and an imagination.
But what I don't like is cookies.
What you
No.
also don't lack is, a love interest.
It's true. Looks like a very comfortable chair. Steals.
Well, it doesn't look all that broken. So why don't you try sitting in it?
It's on the floor, Kay. I can't physically touch objects.
Pick it up, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, I'd better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Wait, you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
I cannot touch things. That's
It's
because
fitting
I am
when
a.
I do it.
It's because I'm a prosecutor, and it's part of my job to examine things,
And my job is to be a great thief.
which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything.
Oh.
I have looked up Manny Cochin. His name is written in here on this nameplate.
Why would you put a nameplate with your name on it in your own office?
Why would you not put it?
Well, you know your own name and you know this is your own office. Why would you need to remind yourself, Mr. Edward?
I suppose it's to
Who
inform
am I
people
again?
in case they walked into the wrong room by mistake.
Do you think maybe it's also there to remind you of your own name if you forget? I'm
Well-
on the wavelength here, Mr. Edwards. I'm with this game.
Well, either way, it's never a bad thing to set a nameplate on one's desk. I have one on my desk. I forget my name all the time. There's only one book left standing here, Treasures of the World.
Treasures? Wait, what? Let me see that. Uh-huh. I see. Ah! What's the delivery? Just, ah!
Ah.
The most important part was blackened by the fire. Why, cruel fate? Why?
Looks like the map of where the treasures are located has been burnt. Is there really nothing else to... Oh. It would appear that this desk also fell victim to the fire.
But it doesn't look too damaged. Oh, I think we can rifle through the drawers, through this drawer a bit.
I suppose we really should take a look. Oh,
Can you go to the history
Voss? Huh?
Oh, is it Ripple?
Riffle.
Riffle?
Scroll down.
Kate line?
Rifle through? Is it spelled the same?
Okay.
Oh no, I guess it is 2 F's. For like this, like rifling through things.
Yeah, I thought rifle.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that's how you spelled rifle.
I thought it was
Oh,
rifle.
sorry.
Riffle.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hello! How's it going? Welcome, Raiders. What
Hi,
the?
Raiders.
How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, everybody. Hi, Barrel. We're riffling through a drawer at the moment. This is a rather unusual shape for a notepad. Woohoo! I suppose this must be another souvenir from somewhere. I'm not gonna take it.
Apparently not.
Seems that the contents of this drawer survived the fire rather well. Perfect timing, yeah?
Now that's a sturdy desk. I guess that's the value of solid wood construction. Let's see if there's anything useful left in here, Mr. Edward.
I'm trying! I can't. Apparently, this is not. I'm gonna deduce. Is it? Oh,
Same shape.
it is the same shape. But I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Does it mean that the note came from this office? If it's the same shape as the note?
But what is it? What is it?
I think it's a...
Oh, it's a notepad. Oh, it's a notepad. Understood. Okay, I was like, what is... I thought it was like a plastic piece, but yes, it is a notepad. I understand. The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found.
Hey, you're right. What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument Valley.
I'm just now realizing you tagged the wrong account.
I did again. Why do you have two? Get rid of your other account. Ah, yes.
I don't know how. I don't have access to it anymore.
Report it, and then get it banned.
I can't. I don't want.
I can't
My
change it
boyfriend is
now.
awkwardly staring at me.
Yes, that notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country.
I do.
We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see.
Yes, I do. You do seem to be quite passionate about it.
Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you.
You sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by the fires? Ambassador Polino, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note?
This Mandy's handwriting.
I see. I see, in that case.
Ooh, did you figure something out?
This note was found in Alabast, every time. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damask II. Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
it.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it!
Firmly grasp it. Maybe
That's
that
the
ought
way
to do it.
Ben,
Why do we have two separate Sans references in this stream?
Two so far.
Where's the leak, ma'am?
Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damask II to steal the Primadou statue.
What? Manny tried to steal Alabast Primadou statue?
He's
We-
so far at the end. Why is he there?
Because
I
when
told you I'd
well,
like it over here.
when he leans forward, he would be too close if he was too like over. We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. We've done that before. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin, like the ones you threw in the fire?
Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you.
You could get closer. You could get a little closer.
I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis. I can't do it with my eyeballs.
Can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this.
Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue?
There's one possibility, but mind you, just my personal speculation.
Anything you can tell me would be a great help, Ambassador.
You have to come over to me again.
Fine. You're not sorry. Oh, God.
You're right, I'm not.
I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired Damask II.
Actually, I feared it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue is the real one as part of today's event.
But because of the Yada Grasso and the fire here, that got canceled, didn't it?
I'm actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled. For you see, Babal's statue, well, it's just a replica.
And did Mr. Cochin know that about Babal's Primadou statue?
Of course he knew. That's why I was the only person I could consult with. You have to do something once our statue is revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today. This would impact our country's authority.
Yes, I understand.
Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, "Let me handle it. It'll be all right. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Canopia." At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious.
Hold it!
Mr. Cochin conducted a lot of business behind your back. I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next Gaddafi ambassador?
But why was he trying so hard, I wonder?
Oh, hi Loki, welcome back.
Welcome back. He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be.
You're okay, Loki. Also, were you here when we did the milk? the whole milk
bit
bit?
there.
We had a great bit.
Were you also there for the what's it called, the Eureka jump scare?
No, I don't know if they were.
I don't think so.
I don't have an answer yet as to why he was trying so hard, but I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind beyond just simple kindness. Oh,
Oh, here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information I requested?
Yup, got it all right here, sir. Here you go, Kate. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all.
For me? Lol, what is all this, Gummy?
It's all the information in this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire.
Oh, good work, Detective. Kate, do the thing.
Oh, that was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk.
Julie, do the thing.
Wow, you two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad.
We are good friends.
One of
What
them died.
Nose
That
goes!
doesn't happen to us.
Nose goes, detective! What do you mean?
As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day.
What is it with people and tropes? First Lang with the best friends.
Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna find my own wonderful partner someday.
Aw.
And when I do, I'm gonna become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father.
Hold it!
Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers to, Kay.
It's
However-
called support. God damn, Edgeworth.
Sorry. However, I can say that it is truly a wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust.
You bet. So, what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor. Go away.
Okay. Yes?
That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call your secret weapon.
Mr.
Oh, you mean Little Thief. You're coming to rely on it, aren't you?
I was just being polite.
Hold it!
I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered and the ambassador's testimony, I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third floor fire.
You got it. Alright, here we go. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing. One alone remains all-seeing. Mr. Edgeworth, can you move out of the way? I'm trying to
No,
do my bit here.
Sorry.
Okay, now, witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
There she goes. Oh, fire! Seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible we might find the escape route the person Kay saw used as well.
Which person? Oh, who was this? Some sort of light show I was not told about?
This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted.
Really? That is certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday.
Ahem. I believe it's about time we return to our investigation. Fire! These must have been the large green flames Ambassador Polino saw.
Of course it's green. It's in Little Thief.
It's true.
Everything's green here.
Yeah.
With flames like these, who needs enemies? That's a legit.
I was gonna say that too!
It's no wonder he couldn't get in.
Kay, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Yeah, the fire had died out or something by that time.
Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the third floor. Until the Yatagarasu appeared and caused a stir in Babal, I suppose.
I guess Mr. Polino was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh?
Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
I knew it! That person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer. They could be straight for all we know.
It's true. That is very likely to be the case, but just like I said before, we can't make assumptions, Kay. After all, that person came into this room before you and must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in. But then, what did the person set on fire to make the green flames?
What do we know that turns green? Well, whatever it is that person burned, it must be it made a rather sizable fire.
And since the fire is green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right?
Did we?
It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
Yes, and I do believe that what you're thinking of exactly why these flames are green. Looks at the screen. What do you think caused the screen? Yeah, which fire-related piece of evidence burns the same color as the
Just another Dora the
flame?
Explorer. Fucking.
Take that!
What?
Right idea, but it's looking for something different.
Frick you, game.
I don't think they're related at all.
But
Even though they are.
sorry, it wasn't, I guess. Oh.
Hey, you honestly apologize this time for being wrong.
I'm not wrong. What? I'm always honest.
And that's a good thing. Now just keep on doing it.
I need to think about this a bit more carefully. Stay calm. The answer should come to me. This green flame is the same as that other flame. Oh, it wants the lantern. Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Stupid. Take that! The silhouette lantern. Its green flames come from the white crystal oil it's burning from what? The stupid ink.
Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off.
I think we've now established what the green flames are caused by white crystal oil. Furthermore, we know that's only one other thing made from the oil.
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Polino was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely. We found it earlier in our investigation.
Mr. Edgeworth, you've been hanging out around that front of the sky too much, I think.
Fine. I suppose I'll explain it in a way even you can understand. This is a thing made from the oil they're just mistaken about. I'm assuming it's that. Bubbly's ink is made from white crystal oil.
Oh, so you burn the same color as the flame's lantern, right?
Yes, it should! Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Bubbly's ink.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
There definitely can't be 2 bottles of ink. Yes, however,
No, surely not.
we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? I believe that he made with that ink is the answer to what gave birth to the green flames. It was Maleficent.
Oh yeah! I'm beginning to really feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is it sarcasm? Because that's the energy I'm trying to give off. It would appear that I finally found it. The smuggling rings real gold. Made of Bubbly's ink. This is the source of the green flames. It's those ones, yes, right?
Take that!
No? But they're the ink and the smuggling.
Well, I mean, none of those have been on fire.
But he could have others. He said he burned documents earlier.
There's something else.
He's making puns.
There's another thing.
Oh, the money? Oh.
Take that!
What would consume that great of a volume of ink to make? That would be the counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Xingfa.
You're kidding!
Apparently not.
You're saying it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say that he stole Babal's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct?
Why, yes. I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. Not suspicious at all. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed.
Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well.
Yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? Just a bit.
Just a bit. It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire. And it was always burning since the world's been turning.
I was gonna say that too. I was like, oh, it's totally giving that.
I'm gonna look at these documents.
So Babal is really into pushing their tourism industry, huh?
Yes, it would appear that way.
You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case?
Do you already have a destination in mind?
Disneyland! Well, ideally, I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training.
Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, Disneyland's a great place. Perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jammin' Ninja TV show.
You're so right! You're so right, Mr. Edgeworth! That's actually a really great idea, Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, I'm so pumped!
I can't believe she took me seriously. Map. A fireplace. No, but look at.
That's also a flag, I think.
Ew.
Yes, that's what I meant.
He said that.
Hey! It's what you would see on a map. I don't care about that. I want to talk about that. the flag. No. It's the same too. I don't know why
Oh,
it's.
it's a bird.
I don't know why it's treating it like new.
Oh, like it's new text?
Yeah, it's not letting me skip through it. Hey, the chair's up right now. I can sit in it.
Mr. Edgeworth, wait, Mr. Edgeworth, it's just fake. If you try to sit in it, you're not gonna sit in it. Mr. Edgeworth, don't be fooled. Looks like one of those Babalese knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem, especially since the other two knives' handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon. The ball's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babal, don't you think?
Not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babal's woes. Can I talk about the fan? Oh. No! I don't care.
Oh, it's simple.
But I want to talk about the fan.
Fans on board.
So by this time, the primitive statues had already been swapped, right?
They must have been, as this one is covered in soot.
What lousy timing! And just as the two countries were about to become friends again, too! It would have been better if I'd stolen it than for it to get caught up in that fire.
Okay, I think I understand your sentiment.
However, if you were to engage in that, I can't look the other way. Right.
That's not what I sound like. If you could please stop stealing my lines. Why
Hey,
can't...
sir.
Why can't... Gumshoe, why
Sorry,
can't...
you can't inspect the fan.
Why can't I inspect the fan? Oh, there it goes. It's the charred remains of a fallen ceiling fan.
Oh, I've seen a few of these before.
I'm sure you
What?
have.
Spin
Oh.
around and around and play music.
No, that's a mobile. I believe you're thinking of a musical mobile for babies.
Yeah, that's it.
This is just the step ladder and the ladder conversation all over again. But they're nothing alike.
They're totally alike. They spin those babies right round like a record, baby.
I see. I guess I can see how you might think that. Really? We're just gonna make a pun?
I guess a ceiling fan is just a fan
This
on the
grand-
ceiling.
This grandfather clock was apparently in a different position before the fire. Oh, Gumshoe.
Staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir.
Gumshoe, you weren't invited into this conversation.
Sorry.
Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire.
Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming.
Huh? That's odd. It was still chiming right on the dot of every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damages internal mechanisms or something.
This has triggered a memory. Ambassador Poleno, might we take a look inside that clock?
Sure, go right on ahead.
Detective Gumshoe, if you-
Surely won't have anything important in it.
probably not. Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yep, it's the clock. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir.
Do you find a clock? Oh, it looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming. But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place? Good length of wire.
Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Polino that put the wire in there.
You think so? Then perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did it. No, I didn't want to.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, what's up?
Sorry, Kay. Nope, I don't think I can connect that yet. Okay, can I examine the wire? Nope. Okay.
It's a wire.
Can I help?
No, I don't. Well, maybe. Detective, you took part in the initial Babal investigation, correct?
Yep, sure did. I also helped put up both fires, sir. I could be a firefighter in my next life.
Yeah, it's a good length of wire versus a bad length of wire. Yes, yeah, you have to be careful.
That first part took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor.
Was that you in the photo?
No, I can't fly. First I tried the elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea because it was in use.
Gumshoe, you're not supposed to use elevators during a fire.
I remember using stairs at that point. I've been burnt to a crisp.
Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff in case of a fire. It's dangerous to use the elevator.
That's what I said. Oh. Oh? Edgeworth.
Maybe someone wrote in a fit of panic.
Detective, did you see the Yatagarasu that came into the Babali's embassy at all?
You mean the guy in the black cloak that came with...
No, different one!
Oh. Well, the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, sir.
I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective. Now I care about what you talk about.
The second fire broke out around the time the Yatagarasu was spotted in Alabas. It's also a suspicious person was spotted at the Babal, which caused panic.
So no one was able to get a good look at this Yatagarasu that entered Babal? Not even you, Kay?
Yeah, all they saw
Oh,
was
God.
a mysterious person wearing a long coat.
That's just like the same person I saw!
But it's not a big a positive ID, you know.
You know. Still, it was enough to make people who received the calling card panic even more. No!
Person in the coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
There could be more than one. There's 13 of them. The Yatagarasu that appeared in Alabas was proven to be just a fabrication, a shadow. In light of that fact, the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babal is also suspect.
You can't be serious. Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto, you.
So the Yatagarasu appeared, caused panic, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Kojin, then disappeared. By the way, Detective Gumshoe, why did you not chase after the Yatagarasu?
I did, but, well, this embassy is huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with, and I got lost there.
You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective?
I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir.
Better.
You know, thanks for me being lost, I was able to come to Kay's rescue.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yeah, when I was lost and wandering around in the 3rd floor hallway, sir. The stream I headed towards it right away.
Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Cochin's body.
Yeah, I sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Miss Sheena wasn't able to take me away.
Who is this Miss Sheena you speak of?
Oh, sorry, Miss 2B. My bad.
Yes, I understand now.
He covered for me until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon.
Still, too bad that Agent Sheena, 2B, got here before I did. That is what you call it, right?
Yes, her name is 2B. I wonder where Agent 2B was before you found her here.
Once before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door.
During the fire? Agent 2B mentioned something about chasing the Yatagarasu herself earlier.
Well, she barely helped in putting out the first fire. And during the second fire, her and she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu.
She's a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her.
Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir?
Because I was directing it towards you? You examined everything in this office, but there's one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Baleno about it. Oop! Ambassador Baleno, there's something I'd like to ask you about.
Yes, and don't worry, you don't have to come over to me again.
Too bad. About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock.
Ah, that's right. You've also paid a visit to the outer bastion, not the embassy. Our 2 embassies actually used to be one,
Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that.
which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. See, I can use big words too. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located the same, as my room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja?
Yes, Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right?
Yet another odd expression of a ball's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabast, I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots.
Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help.
Can I push the thing now? No.
I think it's time to...
I think it's logic time! Maybe? Yay!
Yay!
The Albacian and Babalese sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway.
A secret passageway.
In Alabast, the fireplace turned out to have a revolving back wall.
A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house.
Well, it's a trick like that built in the fireplace, sir. What? This embassy holds that kind of secret?
There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador.
I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny. What do you know about this room?
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this.
I've been trying to. Agreed. And my first thought is that it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Looks like just another fireplace, though, doesn't it? So how do you turn it again?
There's an X. In Alabast, I had to push there on the X. Wait, where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace.
Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it.
Don't touch it!
Ah, you just scared me, sir.
There's something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts.
Huh? Well, we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene. What does this contradiction mean for us? Nook and cranny.
Nook and cranny.
Boop. All I see inside the fireplace is starter wood.
Huh? That's odd. It doesn't match up with what Mr. Polino said earlier.
What is the meaning of this contradiction?
Which generation of starter logs is your favorite?
Huh?
I like the Gen 1 one, it's pretty good, but I always love Gen 5 very well.
Gen 5's really good.
Gen 5's really good.
I'm a
Gen 3 is like bangers.
I'm a Gen 2.
Ooh, yeah.
If we push this X mark, the fireplace wall should turn.
Revolving ocelot. That's huge, sir. We should hurry up and...
What?
Hold it! Metal Gear.
Oh, okay. Wait, detective, there's something we need to examine about this first. Besides which, there's also something I'd like to test.
Like what, sir?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let the player figure it out. The player is very smart. I'm sure they know. The player doesn't know.
Are you gonna give them a hint, sir?
Is it? Dogs? Hot dogs? Wire?
Not doing logic yet, I don't think.
Oh my gosh. Excuse
I thought
but
I heard it all
bless you?
I think that's just someone coughing in the background
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
of my room. Rip.
I am not smart. I do not see what it wants me to see.
It's a piece of evidence we have not used at all yet. But you're in the right place, it is the logs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the fire thing? The documents, right? No.
It's something that doesn't line up with something else. You could say it's a contradiction.
I know. But I'm not. wasn't bad. Oh. Blade has yet to be found. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not smart.
Okay, go to the last page. It's the testimony. Because
Oh,
there are no actions
well,
on there,
I
it's
thought
just
that
logs.
I thought that was that, but I didn't think that. I guess that's why I was considering using the documents because I was trying to insinuate that the documents should have been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Ambassador Poleno, you said that you had burned some old files in this fireplace today, correct?
Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually.
And after you did, you forgot to clean out all the ashes from the fireplace, correct?
That's right. Why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face?
That's
Not
just-
gonna yell at me, are you? I
that's
hate
my-
being yelled at.
It's my natural face. I'm sorry, I made him a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it.
Huh? You cleaned it. Oh, thank you.
No,
Where'd all the ashes go?
I didn't clean it.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't really think Master Poleno's lying, do you?
I never realized that her little chain thingies on her key also move when she.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
I never noticed that.
She's shaking.
Yeah. No, there's no reason for him to lie. And I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Kay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me?
You got it. I'll add in the ashes from the burnt files and... Sounds like we pretty much figured everything out now, huh?
Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us.
Oh, I sense it coming on. You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Oh, you mean that? Well, that's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know.
There's really no need for you two to dance around the name of what I'm about to do. It's Edgeworth time.
My favorite part is when Edgeworth said it's Edgeworthing time.
And the Edgeworth all over the place. The ashes Ambassador Poleno left here have disappeared. If we follow where the piece of information leads, we should begin to see the truth.
It's time to use your secret weapon, right?
Yeah, go on, sir. Use your special skill.
You know what it is, right?
I'll ignore your strange phrasing for now and focus on the information we have instead. Just a little
That's
further.
so fun.
I can sense the truth lying on just the other side of this. Fine, I'll frickin' logic.
That thing some places don't have.
The reason as to why the ashes are missing is simple.
It's not because someone cleaned them up, right?
No. No, because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that. They did too good a job. Ambassador Poleno said that he spilled some Bubbly's ink while he was burning the files. And yet, there's not a trace of the spilled ink on the back wall anywhere.
Well then, I don't know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. The two sides were switched. By using the...
I'm just reminded of the line from the crossover game where Professor Layton says, "It seems as if the concept of logic does not exist in this world."
By using the revolving fireplace wall, the ashes were moved onto a neighboring room, which means that this is the clear indication that the fireplace was used.
God.
Then, you mean the person I was chasing disappeared from this room through there?
What did they look like?
They had a long black coat. They were part of the organization.
Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Kojan's killer. And after committing the murder, escaped through the fireplace.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. You figured out the killer's escape route.
I have, but this is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down. if I have enough to logic again. I mean, room next to. Wait a minute.
Officially accusing Chimenies.
We are, yes. If the killer used the fireplace in this room to escape into the next, then it's only logical for us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring room.
Well, the person who's in the next room was... Oh, it was that person, sir.
Yes, Detective. Agent 2B. Oh, we're done. Yay!
Yay!
I'm alive!
It's looking more and more like Miss 2B is the killer, isn't it?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet, even though I'm the one that accused her. We need to go through what we know so far. She came running straight into this room for the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I don't have any proof yet. However, I know she's hiding something from us.
Okay then, why don't we go ask Miss 2B herself?
Oh! No, not yet. There's something that needs to be done first, Detective Gumshoe.
Sir, my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I have a part 2 specially a two-part special assignment for you.
Ooh.
First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on Damask 2's note.
Okay, I'll get the lab boys on that right away.
You know, we can't just look at it and use our eyeballs.
Yeah.
Second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall.
Right now, sir?
The music. No, next decade. Of course now! We need to test your hypothesis first, don't we?
Come on, Gummy, you can do it.
Alright, I'm gonna do this like a real man.
Do Santa proud.
Here I go, through the fireplace and back.
Shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, Detective.
Whoa, the wall inside the fireplace really did turn.
It's coupons.
It's so neat. Now I want to try going through there too.
That really is a secret passageway through there. I had no idea.
Indeed. It appeared that the ash really was pushed into the next room. Furthermore, the Bobbly's ink you spilled ambassador is there on the back wall.
Okay, here I go, sir.
Hold it!
Detective, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions as the killer.
Huh? There's all that ash and stuff.
And your point is? Now, we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through.
But my cool jacket, yes, sir.
I'm sure you have another.
Okay, so now we pretty much have the whole picture, right?
Nope. No, not yet. There remains a few more mysteries to solve. Such as the Autogros's whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, the 2 weapons that made it across the border, the key Miss Yu stole, 7 years ago. In fact, we haven't figured out anything regarding to how Miss Yu is related to these embassies.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I know. A number...
This case is never gonna end, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's true. A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally exhausted, which I am.
Mr. Takumi's wild ride.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm saying it's time for a fade to black.
I thought you were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads.
Was that supposed to be an impression of me, Kay?
It clearly wasn't. Come on. If it's info gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that. Then all you have to do is show off your fancy schmancy logical deduction.
Show off? Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that?
Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? We've been so focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet. If we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us.
Kay.
That's my name. That's the sort of thing I say to myself. When I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know.
I thought you were talking about your name. That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect for your sake.
Yay! Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again.
Day-late self.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm so
How
sorry.
dare you!
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir.
Yes, I can see that. Good work, detective.
Looks like you've used the fireplace like a door, sir.
Are you alright, Gummy?
I'm okay. There's a bit of ash and dust, that's all.
Your jacket has gotten quite filthy. I see the hem has practically turned black.
Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got on it, sir.
I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat. See, it was no big deal.
What? Oh, no, sir, I could never. It's just my old coat, sir. If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it clean, but, you know.
I see. Very well then, as you wish.
So because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right?
I know, if anyone, that brick wall of a man was able to fit through there, anybody can fit through there. Yes, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one...
I'm a brick wall.
You are. We actually learned one other important fact.
And that is?
I will have to explain it. No time! Right now. We
Play
need,
will have to figure it out later.
we need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it.
The handwriting analysis on Mr. Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. They can't use their eyeballs. Let us go and wait in the Theatrum Naturalis along with Agent Lang and Agent 2B. Yay! All right. Here we will actually stop for the night.
We're still not done.
They're never done. Middle.
Honestly,
Oh, we're in the middle.
At the rate we're going, it might be 2 streams. before
Oh,
we
for
finish.
sure.
Yeah, 2, maybe 3.
Yeah. All right. Agent Lang. I don't care. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming out this evening.
Hemk.
Yeah. What?
I said hemk.
Yes.
We're back.
Yes. Thank you everybody. I want music. There we go. Okay. I was like, I don't want to leave with just silence. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you Beryl for rating. G-Meister for hanging with us for the entire stream. And of course, all our wonderful performers and voice actors. We got a little silly tonight, but hopefully it was entertaining.